Hey everyone, this is Anthony with Not Cool in High School. We're here. I don't know if you guys, everyone enjoyed that nice intro music we got now.
Actually, you know what? I don't think this is on.
You good now?
Now we're good.
No.
Oh, you're not,
watch.
Oh, you're not the right color.
Oh,
there you go. My bad.
There we go. Hello.
So we have Andy Taffy Taff a little bit there.
It made me sound like I was like,
hey everybody. Oh no, you were sounding clear. Just your headphones
really?
were up. Yeah. So we got new intro music. I don't know if you guys enjoyed that. That's from the band Look Alive. That's going to be our new intro, and we're going to have a cool little outro at the end too. So stick around.
So they heard it for this episode?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's going to be the thing now. So when this uploads, that's going to be the thing. So if you listen to the show and you're like, wait a second, you're talking about stuff that I've seen on the internet last week. Someone's vibrating. It's always Andy.
No.
It's not.
It's a lady death.
Is that me?
That is you.
It wasn't me.
It was me. Oh, I blamed Andy. My bad, Andy.
You know what? It's not like the Rage Against the Machine's that boom, boom.
Yeah. So we're actually going to be a week behind now. So the reason is I know we put out there, we were live for a while, and I'm all about quality. And if I would have watched our stream the past couple times, I would have dipped out 5 minutes in. And the ones that stick around and that watch it every week, thank you so much. That really means a lot to us. But the audio doesn't match the video, and then sometimes the video dips, and then the quality kicks out. I just don't want to put that kind of product out there. I don't know if it's our laptop, if it's my internet. It shouldn't be my internet because my internet's really good. So I just don't want to. It's not the angle I want to put the show. So we're going to record them from now until we can get better equipment. That being
you're going to post
said,
them the same, right?
Yeah, they're going to post the same.
Not live.
Yeah, and they're going to have cool little intro music. So there's going to be a perk to.
Is there going to be like a little graphic that comes up too when the music's up, like
kind of like the interviews with everyday people.
Yeah,
so it'll say like Bang and Beer, like it'll say like Not Cool in High School.
Yeah, like
you get a little fanfare.
Yeah, you'll get a little bit of a thing there. Intro's going to be a little, obviously you heard, it's about a minute, but it's good.
They're really good.
I like them. It's awesome. So then if you want to help us out and you maybe want us to come back live sooner, you can always help out by donating. It helps us grow a lot quicker. It's not like we're sitting on our hands and saying we're not putting any money into this. Trust me, I'm working really hard to get money situated and get the podcast going where it needs to go. Better mics, better recording equipment, the whole nine. But if you want to help that process and support us, there is a link below, a donation tab, along with pretty much everything that we're going to start supporting soon. So there's going to be some video game streams in there, a lot of cool stuff. So check out everything in the links below. And make sure you hit that like, subscribe button if you're watching this on YouTube. If you're listening to this on any podcast platform, give us a review. I know iTunes, you can do 5-star reviews.
You can.
I got one.
You don't have to type anything if you don't want to. You just put the stars.
Yeah, you can get. So I went on iTunes.
Sometimes it's hard though, and it doesn't
really.
Like you go to put it in and it doesn't go in or something. Like I tried to review a couple of podcasts and I do like 2 or 3 times.
Oh,
it might just be.
We did get a really good review on iTunes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So somebody was like, "Hey, I listen on iTunes." I'm like, "Can I see that real quick just to see what it looks like?" I don't use I don't have iTunes, and someone wrote a really nice review. So thank you, whoever that was. That was really nice of you. But yeah, so let's get on to some news. So we also we've been talking about we're inside the 25-day mark. We're about 25 days out now, so 25 days till Skookstock.
Oh, I was like,
so if you're interested, tickets are still available. Check out bigtickets.com and search Skookstock, or you can go on Facebook and search Skookstock.
And they are $20.
$25. $20 DD. And like I said, a lot of cool bands. Eight bands with Crowbot's album release party, and Fate's Got a Driver, who I will be seeing this Saturday.
Oh, cool. And will Look Alive be there?
Yeah, Look Alive will be
playing that song.
the band from the intro is in the
Nice.
show as well. Yeah. So 2 streams I want to plug real quick that I just interviewed Billy Trey on the show. His Twitch stream. I don't know why I said it like that.
That's
Twitch stream.
Is
Switch
the
stream?
Converse Kid, like a
Okay.
sneaker, the
Yeah.
Converse Kid. So check out Billy Trey's stream, and then check out another good friend of the podcast, Big Jer. Not Jer, not Jer, not Big Jer,
or bigger.
Better spell.
not Big Jer that we had on the show and interviewed. Another Big Jer, but his is Jer, not Ger.
Okay.
And his
Jeremy, not Jerry. Yeah.
yes. So his stream is the Big Jer with a J on Twitch.com. So check those guys out.
With a mustachioed fellow.
Yeah, he has
as
a cool little
cartoon.
mustache.
Ooh,
I was featured on an awesome page on Facebook
Yeah,
called People
I
of
liked it the
Scoop.
other day.
Yeah, it's pretty neat,
Not
right?
the page itself.
So if you want to learn a little bit about
Anything.
me and maybe some of the reasons why I started this or some stuff I went through, it was the first time I was on the other side of an interview, so that was weird. But
Shouldn't be weird for you. What's wrong with you?
yeah,
Who took that picture?
she did.
Oh, no, she can't.
So she's like a professional
I was
photographer.
gonna say, picture looks very good.
Her thing is she's a professional photographer, but she also likes learning about people as well. So she goes and takes a really nice, high quality photo, and then she asks you a couple questions, and she has like a little recording device there,
okay, and then she types it out.
she types up what she listens to on the recording device.
Oh, that's cool.
I probably gave her a
What's
real
her name,
challenge.
or
'cause
doesn't she want her name?
I don't think she's putting it out there that
Okay.
she's the one doing it, but
Okay.
it's on her Facebook. It's called People of Scoop.
Okay.
Yeah. Loki and Layla candles. So this is candles that we have in the background here. You smell them. You probably smelled dog poop when you came in because
Yeah.
I left the house for 13 seconds and Lady took a shit in the floor.
Ah.
So I cleaned it up and then I had a candle already going.
What's that
So,
smell?
so this one's called Saint Bernard. I don't know what's everything in it, but it has like a cognac, I believe, in it.
Smoked cognac.
Like a smoked cognac, yeah. I got 2 more there. One's a gift from my mom. That one is the Boxer. That's like a pancake one.
Pumpkin
and then
pancake. Ooh,
pumpkin
I'd like
pancake.
to eat a pumpkin pancake.
And then the other one is Rottweiler, and
Yeah.
I believe that's a booze smell with
Maple
something.
bourbon.
Oh yeah, maple bourbon.
Brianda.
Yeah.
Ooh, maple bourbon.
Matcha?
They have a whole bunch of candles that are based off dog breeds, and they all have cool scents. And they make donations for every candle they sell to local animal shelters. Then they also have another one called Get Some, and they're like more military themed candles and
Okay.
names. And every candle donation they make there goes to a military foundation.
Oh.
He told me the name, but I don't
Yeah.
know, I don't remember it, and I don't want to
Yeah,
miss
say if it's something.
Goof
yeah.
it up.
Another cool news, Retrosoft Studios is going to be doing a Switch giveaway with their announcement that it will be coming to the Switch.
They're giving a Switch, the system giveaway.
Yep,
Oh,
they're
wow,
giving a
that's
system
cool.
giveaway. So,
And they post all the graphics of the wrestlers so far. And it's more to come. When it's like,
They
but
look
when?
nice.
Yeah, they do.
They look really
It is
nice.
like he said. It's like
so
super.
cool. So
It's
I
basically
believe
32-bit.
I believe you have to follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Okay.
And I think tag a friend or something. I forget what the
I think probably just as long as you
That
tag a friend on
sounds
one of them.
about right.
yeah.
You know?
I
You
don't know.
have to do all
If
three.
tag a friend may not be it, but I know you have to follow them to be eligible. But they're giving away a free Switch for the game.
Wow. I wonder if they're gonna have a physical copy. They didn't really say. I mean, it's gonna be downloadable. But
Yeah. So
maybe eventually. Maybe
2
we'll
of
get
our
one games.
comedians that are going to be on Skooksock. I just posted 2 of their stand-up things. You can check that out. Disney
I was gonna
Plus.
say, what are their names? Go.
Joey
That does not-
Tipadino. I suck at his last name. And
Do you
the other
want me
one's
to pronounce it?
the other one's higher up in the list, so we'll get to that one in a
Okay,
second.
okay.
Disney Plus will be an add-on for Hulu subscribers.
I see. I think that's a great idea because
I think it's like a
wasn't.
$10 subscription if you
It
add
said-
it on.
I thought it was $6.99.
Oh, maybe even less.
Yeah,
If you add it, I think if you get it normally, it's
yeah. So
higher.
whatever your Hulu's at, so I get them when it's like $12.99 for no commercials. Then
Here's the thing, man.
that's kind of a smart move because a lot of people ain't
Oh,
gonna be like,
definitely.
I have too much already. Like me,
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna, but I mean that's enticing. I still don't know if I will. But
Hulu's doing its thing, man.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
two for them.
And now it has Disney money. Like I
Yeah.
don't know. I personally have Hulu Live TV. It's $30 a month on top of your as your add-on.
Yeah.
If you're a wrestling fan, TNT is on there, and
Yeah.
so is
wow.
I don't know if Fox is on there. I just realized that. I'm
they
not
have
sure.
to have a Fox channel.
Yeah.
They
right?
might.
Fox.
I would
and
say
then,
Fox,
uh,
ABC,
that'd be
NBC,
stupid
and
not to.
then USA Network's on there.
Oh, wow, so you can
So
watch Raw and SmackDown.
I watch Raw and
Yeah.
SmackDown.
That's awesome.
I
You
didn't
watch
watch
it live?
SmackDown yet. I'm gonna watch it when I get that tonight.
I'm in G1 mode, so
Yeah.
Man,
So yeah, if
okay.
you're into that, Disney Plus will be on there. I think we put something out of what will be.
I think that's a great idea because a
Yeah.
lot of people are like, in our app and $12-15, but like, if you had $7 your Hulu, most people have.
I mean, if
Hulu.
you're into the Avengers, man, a lot of events,
Oh, the
exclusive
shows.
shows
Do
are
we
going to be
go
on
over
there.
those shows?
We did. Yeah,
Did
we
we?
kind of
Yeah,
went
we-
over the phase last week.
Okay,
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
I know we did like Winter Soldier and Falcon,
Yeah,
and then
WandaVision,
WandaVision.
Oh yeah, wait, that's right. I forget.
We covered quite a bit there.
And you can also add on HBO and Showtime as well.
Wow, how about that?
A lot cheaper. I'd known before it was like $30 each one.
If you still got all that, it's still probably cheaper than cable.
Oh, 100%.
Cable's like $80.
Yeah, if you
minimum.
get like every pet TV channel and throw on HBO, Hulu, and our HBO Showtime, it's like they're like $30 extra.
Wow.
But I think Hulu cuts you a deal. Go check out our friends over at Wicked Turtle Network. Their podcast called What Up Peeps on the Anchor platform. I don't know if it's on the other ones. I know if it's on Anchor, it should. But I don't know if
Anchor
they
puts it on everything.
But that's if you choose to distribute it.
Oh, okay.
I think I searched it on like Podbean where my podcast is, and I couldn't find it.
Oh.
But they're a cool podcast. They talk a lot about nerdy stuff and wrestling as well. Actually, Retromania actually went on a really popular YouTube channel where the guy reviews all Nintendo Switch stuff.
Okay.
Really cool dude, and he actually had Stevie Richards. I guess they're friends.
Yeah.
So Stevie Richards checked him out. Let me find the YouTube channel. I mean, I'm probably not doing him any
I think it was
favors
like
by plugging him.
RGB something. I forget.
Yeah.
Like
The link's in the
RGB
description, so go
32,
check
I
that
think.
out. Terry Crews is petitioning that he wants Dave Bautista in the Gears of War movie.
Why not?
That's
then
a
he
great
wants to be
move.
Coltrane, right?
100%
Yeah.
Coltrane. Like now, who would we get Dom?
don't
I mean,
know.
if you're putting
Anybody?
because Dom was a big dude.
Wait, well, Dom's the Spanish guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, doesn't he die then, like 3?
Spoiler alert. Yeah.
Yeah, well, if you haven't played 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5's coming out, right?
Yeah, so if you are
Too late.
like, man, I can't wait to watch the Gears of War movie
Yeah.
because I never will play those video games.
Well.
Dom dies. But it's a very,
I don't know.
it's very sad.
Oh, what's that guy? I can think of his face. Oh man, he's
What did he play in? Tell me. Maybe I might help you out. Pray
Maybe I
Google
haven't
comes
seen
in.
him in a while. He's like an island looking guy. He's always the bad guy.
Yeah,
I don't know. He'll come.
he's got to be everybody.
Yeah. But
And
like for Dom, because Dom was like Spanish or something,
Yeah.
right? Dominique Santiago.
Yeah.
Dominic Santiago. Maybe it was. I don't know.
I
I don't know. I'd be into that Gears of War movie. I haven't played.
Here's some Pennsylvania news.
Oh my god.
16-year-old kid
Oh yeah, I seen that.
wins $3 million playing Fortnite.
I know. Wow.
God
Good for him.
Yeah.
Damn it.
All right.
They said he
Now-
plays 8 to 10 hours a day.
Yeah, I mean,
But hey, it worked out for him.
it worked out.
Can't do that all your life.
here's
though,
my-
'cause
people
that-
are shitting
It
on
has
it.
a shelf life. That
Yeah,
game.
here's where people are shitting on it. But here's the thing. I'm going to go on the record and say a few things about Fortnite. One, is it for me? No. Did I play it? Absolutely. Did I play it a lot? For a while, yeah.
You did.
But it was more of a game that I played with friends because that's what they played, and it was a way for me to hang out with my friends online.
It's a third-person shooter, right? I never
Yeah.
played it.
It's like a survival game.
Okay.
I
I don't really like the where you drop in and just fight. And
It's
kill.
like I think
it's not
like,
terrible.
Yeah.
The building is what I sucked at, and that's what turned me off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's the first game. It's one of the first free-to-play games that took off as much as it did.
Mhm.
It is a game that you don't have to put money in unless you want to buy skins, which they don't change the game.
Don't affect the gameplay. You're just, hey, I'm running around as a giant pink panda.
Yeah, and then they said, hey, do you want to unlock skins for free? Or not for free, but every month we'll put, or every couple of months we'll do like a season pass.
Mhm.
And if you want to buy the season pass, it's $20. So you don't have to play the game, but if you want to donate $20, that a game they regularly update, I mean a lot. So it's not like they're putting a game out and then they're just saying, oh, we'll take your $60 from now to eternity,
Yeah.
and you're never going to get anything new with it. If you turn Fortnite on the day it came out, and you turn Fortnite on now, and then you turn Fortnite on in 3 months, you are going to get 3 different games. So when
It's
it
all-
comes to being free and then buying a skin, if I throw $20 a month into the game,
Yeah.
it makes it worth it because they're updating it regularly and they're making adjustments and they're making changes. So I think that's a really interesting way to do business.
Yeah, it's all
They have
it's all
different
just
modes, too.
multiplayer deathmatch, right?
Yeah. There is a story to it.
Oh, is it?
Not many people play it though. I actually enjoyed it, but I could never find
Was
it.
it actually a single player mission or a mode?
It was like a multiplayer story.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like it was like a tower defense game.
Or like Left 4 Dead?
Yeah, it was a tower
You know?
defense.
There's a story to Left 4
Yeah.
Dead too.
And then
I don't like tower defense. So it's one of the game.
Mhm.
So I'm like,
and then it was a game too that really they did it as a joke, where they said, "Oops, we forgot. There's a switch that we hit, and it allowed Xbox and PlayStation to play together.
Yeah.
Sorry, we didn't mean for that to happen." And then the one guy who somehow leaked it, saying, "Wow, I was playing with my buddy." Like all of a sudden, you figured that out, and then
Yeah.
you put it on the internet.
Yeah.
Listen,
That wasn't planned.
so Fortnite pretty much showed the gaming world that forget what PlayStation's telling you, forget what Xbox is telling you. For us to put these two players together was not very hard.
Yeah.
Let's make it happen already.
It is.
And it's happening. It may not happen with Fortnite first, but Call of Duty, I guess, paid a lot of money to be the first system to say both systems are going to now play together.
Yeah.
You can thank Fortnite for that. You want to say Xbox playing with PC and PC playing with this and Nintendo playing with Xbox? You can thank Fortnite for that. They opened that door. So and Rocket League had a lot of help with that as well.
Oh, I think that is so dumb.
Yeah, it's a fun game.
I'm like,
it's a lot of fun. And Minecraft as well. Minecraft with Nintendo and
that's another one. It's like
yeah,
escapes me.
But
Fortnite made a lot of money. They have toys and everything, merchandise.
Yep. So if I can play,
too, especially.
I can play I can
Minecraft.
play Minecraft between an iPhone and a Galaxy phone, but you can't tell me I can't play between an Xbox and a PlayStation.
Yeah, come on now.
It's bullshit.
Yeah.
So that's my Fortnite.
You know, this week a spoof comic came out called Fart Night.
Fart Night.
Yeah, I just seeing it when I was looking through my comics, and they spoof all. I don't know any of the characters' names, but they fart.
I found out too on Friday that the Possible Library does free comic book day.
Really?
Yep.
Wow, I did not know that.
Did not know that
I just
either.
found
Well, I
that
guess
out.
it encourages reading.
That kind of makes sense.
And I guess it encourages kid to come get a comic book at the store.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
well, you could go to
Any
Alchemist
reading in
Cove
general,
and
like-
and St. Clair.
Oh my
Or
God.
School Haven.
Oh my god, if you have some kid reading a comic book, like
Yeah.
that's just like a good gateway for them to just open
Good
it
gateway
up.
drug.
Yeah.
So
It's
then
a healthy gateway drug. You get to read and get
Yeah.
a little bit smarter on it.
and then if you spend a lot of money at one point because you want to get all the comics, but anyway, new X-Men books coming later this year. Excalibur, Marauders, Fallen Angels, X-Force,
Yeah, there's a bunch of them coming
and
out.
coming with Dawns of X Era.
I forget what I clicked on it. So one so the convoluted backstory of Psylocke and Kawan and Banshee and Psylocke's not real body. Okay, so there's basically two Psylocks, right?
Yeah.
And there's like she died, but like they put her mind in a Japanese assassin's body. So now they're both back. One's gonna lead Excalibur, and the other one's in X Force. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get them both because I like Psylocke. She's one of my favorites.
That makes
But it's pretty
sense.
cool how they're making that one. Like Jubilee's on a team and stuff. And of course, Wolverine's on one of them. And then there's gonna be the main X-Men book, which is coming out of House of X and Powers of X, which
Okay.
just started last week, but I didn't read it yet.
Awesome.
So 12 issues of that, House of X and Powers of X, like every week, which is like, ugh. But then it goes into Uncanny X-Men, and then it would just be like once a month.
Okay. What do we got here?
Just
That was just
using
us
the promo.
talking. Apollo 88 is giving away Scoot Talk tickets, but by the time you see this, it'll probably be gone.
Oh.
So the YouTube channel, if you want to follow that guy who talked about RetroSoft, is RGT85.
Okay, I was
So you were close.
kinda close.
Yeah, you said
Yeah.
RGB, yeah.
And he talks all Switch.
That's pretty cool.
PlayStation didn't put theirs out yet, but Xbox
didn't
already
see it.
talked
Look
about
up.
what they're going to give away next month for Games of Gold.
You were saying about that,
Yeah, I
too.
think that's a great lineup. That might be the best one ever.
Yeah.
Right?
So you're getting Gears of War 5,
You get 5.
Oh,
which
sorry, Gears of War 4.
I didn't think I played 4 at all.
Forza 6,
Which that's great. I mean, if you like
Torchlight,
racing.
which is really good game.
Torchlight's fantastic.
It's a really good game.
It's Diablo Light if you have never played
Yep.
it.
It's
and there's 3 classes.
It's almost like Diablo meets Champions of Northern.
Yeah, and it's more like a more comic booky arcadey, I guess
Yeah.
you would say.
Oh, interesting.
And less grinding heavy. I mean, you can still grind. You can do
Yeah.
everything you do in Diablo, but it's not as intense.
And then Castlevania.
Yeah.
I'm not sure which one it
that's
is.
That's the first one, the first new one.
Is
the first new
that-
3D one. Where, spoiler alert, he's Dracula at the end. And the second one, yeah.
Yeah, I knew.
I didn't like that swerve, but that's a great lineup. I don't
Heel
know
turn.
what PlayStation's is.
Your
Because usually
hero
the lineups
is
are
heel
one
turn.
good game and then shit.
Yeah.
Or shitty indies. And
Yeah.
It's like, ugh.
The Games for Gold is really not like, so if you have Games for Gold this month, yeah, you're still getting the game physically if you pay for the subscription. It's not like they're giving you the game.
Yeah.
But if you have games, so this is the only complaint I'll give for Xbox, where I'm gonna throw them a dig here, and I'm an Xbox guy. If I'm paying now the thing you just put out for me, where I can do the ultimate subscription, where I have Games for Gold and Game Pass,
Yeah.
you just gave me 3 or 4 games that are on the Game Pass.
Yeah.
So you literally told me I'm paying double subscription for nothing.
Yeah, because it's like that. One's for people that don't want the Game Pass, but
Yep.
then the people that get the Game Pass, they don't get
Screwed.
an extra. Yeah.
So as a Game Pass person, I'm a little you kind of boned me.
Yeah, because you're like, well, why am I paying for this? I mean, yeah, you get the extra stuff.
It's a great lineup.
So PS3 announced 4 hours ago, Wipeout Omega Collection. Who cares?
All right.
And Sniper Elite 4.
That's weak.
Yeah.
Don't they do 3?
No, they only do 2 big ones. Well, they're just like little indie ones. But
Okay.
I'm gonna click on and see what they.
And Wipeout's supposedly like a good
Arcade racer.
Yeah.
Remember the old one from PlayStation 1 where you're that futuristic jet thing?
It's like a jet.
I actually
it's
have
like a
the
jet.
Longbox
It's like
version,
a
I
water
think.
jet almost.
Me too.
Yeah, you're on water.
That was
Yeah.
like a big game for Psygnosis.
It was a big
They
arcade.
actually
Remember
like,
that? And they
and
did
they
Destruction
recently, they actually recently went bankrupt.
Wow.
Oh, yeah?
Okay,
Yeah, it was
wonder
like
why.
like 2.
The Pottsville
I think
Bowling
like 2
Alley.
years.
The Pottsville Bowling had a Wade Racer game where like it was like a forward reverse. Boat.
Oh, you mean Hydro Thunder?
Wipeout
You're right.
HD,
Yeah, it wasn't
Wipeout
Wipeout.
HD,
It
Fury
was Hydro
Expansion, and Wipeout 2048.
Nailed it. Nothing else there?
I'm looking.
Love
through.
Hydro Thunder, by the way.
Okay.
That's a good racing game.
Hydro Thunder.
Was that the one for regular Xbox?
I was I played it on arcade, and then I
You
think I
can play
played it
on
on
the
N64.
N64.
No,
Or-
Bloodwake.
Bloodwake,
Yeah. Sniper Elite 4.
Oh
which I
yeah,
don't care
that's
about.
right. You are right. Now we're getting nerdy.
Mhm.
It doesn't say anything else. Usually they give you 2 little free indie ones too.
Okay.
And sometimes they're like a good role playing game. Like, hey, that's
Mhm.
for free. You know?
Okay, yeah.
Last night at midnight, Crowbot released the 3rd song off their new album called "Burn." Really good one.
Really?
If you're a big Crowbot fan, spoiler.
Does it go? Bow, bow, bow,
Yeah. Oh,
It's
no,
like,
that's-
yes,
look
you
at
are
that.
right.
Yeah,
Not enough.
that's one of Bishop's favorite songs on the album.
Really?
So yeah. What else we got here?
I keep looking
A
the
little
same
plug for
one.
Interviews with Everyday People. We're looking for some ideas and feedback. Same with this show. If you have some ideas or some topics you want us to talk about, we're trying to develop a little bit of a structure. It's slowly coming along. We want to start maybe, but if you guys have some ideas or some stuff you like or don't like, tell us. We'll add to it or we'll take it off the show. On the wrestling one, people really like when we fantasy book, so we try to bring more fantasy bookings back. If you like, if you listen to this on the road, obviously you can't see the visual. If you're like, hey, I listened to it and then I go check out the Instagram page because I like to see the show and tell or the snacks you try, tell us. Well, because we've been really slacking with pictures. Like, hey, I miss you guys on Instagram doing pictures of your shirt every week.
Yeah.
We'll bring some best stuff back. We're trying to put it out there. Like, for instance, I took away the box. And people were like, I really, really like the box. You should add it to the interview. And I didn't put it for the last 2, but it might be something I bring back.
Yeah.
But I also said I got rid of the box because no one commented. No one said they wanted to add a question.
Yeah.
So a lot of that is based on you guys. We put a feeler out there, and if no one says anything about it, we're like, we don't know if they like it or not. So give us some feedback. And if you want to be on this show, we always will welcome people. If you're not in the area and you want to call in, we can work that out. If you want to come in physically, we always have a seat available. Same with Tornado Tag, and same with Interviews with Everyday People. I'm always looking for guests. We're always looking for Bang and Beers guests. Those 2 shows are harder to get into. If you want to get on the show really bad, and Interviews and Bang and Beers is almost fully booked until October. That's crazy. We
Yeah.
put that post out the other day. This show, wide open. You want to be on it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
Sarah's a regular, but she's a hit or miss depending on with her job. I know, so when you watch this now, we'll be recording the new one. Spoiler, Andy won't be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be on the beach.
It happens.
But yeah, so we were talking about the Majestic Theater. They're actually doing some stuff with a play, so they're not going to have any free movies for a while on Tuesdays.
I seen an ad in Boyers for I forget what play it is.
Yeah.
It's cool. Look, they're doing something.
And then I found out later, because I was saying I was keeping hush-hush about a project Nikolai was working on, and it's over and gone. He never even... I was like, yo, message me, we would have plugged it. He didn't say... And we would have went. So Nikolai played Audrey from Little Shop of Horrors. He was the giant killer plant.
Oh, really? That's
He
awesome.
invited me to that show.
I didn't know nothing
I
about
didn't
it.
see
get
it.
a chance to go.
Yeah.
He didn't even post it on our page or anything.
I didn't see
Oh.
anything, yeah.
So that's what he's been busy
I
doing.
kind of feel
Yeah.
terrible about that.
Yeah, I would have loved to see it. I love Little Shop
Yeah.
of Horrors. Yeah, so check out Nikolai. Check out his page. He's putting stuff out there. I guess what he's doing because I didn't get a chance to see it. Supposedly they're opening up the Overlook Hotel so you can watch The Shining in it.
I've seen that. I've never
That'd
seen
be
The Shining
pretty
all the way
cool.
through. I've seen bits and pieces.
If you're going to the Overlook Hotel because you're really excited to do the maze,
Yeah,
it's not
there.
actually there. That was built after. Yeah, much more retro lovely. We were talking
Yeah,
about
that
that
shows
roster.
other characters.
Oh, you mean the retro
Yeah,
wrestling?
not retro lovely.
Yeah, retro
soft.
lovely. That's
A lot of retro.
ugly.
gone.
Retro ugly. I don't want to go that one.
retro ugly. Oh.
August 5th, WWE SmackDown or WWE's 2K20 is going to announce some stuff. I know this is kind of wrestling, but it is still
It's a video game.
Still video game.
I'm not saying anything.
Let's get some predictions. Cover art. Cover superstar.
Ugh.
Kevin Nash.
No, they never put a legend.
Fuck out of here. Well, they do. Sometimes they'll do like a special edition version where the legend's on the cover.
Yeah, Becky, I guess. Becky, Brock, Kofi.
Brock was on the cover 2 years ago.
Okay,
I
and Becky or
wouldn't put
Kofi?
Brock.
Maybe both. Maybe they might do a girl and a guy.
Yeah.
AJ was last year, right?
AJ was last
Yeah.
year, and I believe Ric Flair was the legend.
Okay.
Legend
How about this
edition.
for a legend? Ken Shamrock.
Ken Shamrock.
Because there's a lot of people they can't put in because of that concussion lawsuit. So there goes Demolition.
You know what?
A bunch of them old like hockey.
I'm gonna go a little bit of left field right here. What about Vader?
Was he in?
I don't even know if maybe he'll be in the game. I don't know if they'll give him the cover, but I think so. Usually,
I'm gonna go with he's gonna get the cover.
No.
I'm just saying a prediction.
Well, he's dead, so.
yeah,
Well,
They didn't, well, they
good
didn't-
reason
Well,
why.
they didn't put
Yeah.
Warrior on the cover.
they did.
Oh, did they?
When
Oh,
the
wow.
Warrior was in the game, they did like a special edition Warrior.
Oh,
cover.
okay.
And then they did they did the story modes. So this year's story mode was actually Daniel Bryan's rise.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So will they do another superstar this year and do their rise, or will
Yeah.
they put a legend story back in? Maybe HBK.
that'd be a pretty good one.
DX.
He's in all of them, though, ain't he?
DX was
Shawn
just inducted to the
Michaels?
Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Maybe it'd be a good way to put the Hall of Famers in.
But Triple H is all in all of them, right?
Yeah.
So.
I don't think Triple H has been on the cover of
But I mean,
a 2K
but he's in
game.
the game. Like
Yeah.
he's been in the games forever.
Consistent, probably.
Yeah, so maybe they'll go that angle. Maybe they'll do the Kofi, where Kofi came from this to
Yeah.
New Day to the Rise. I think Kofi and Becky are your safe bets.
I like them stories, but they could put more than one. They
Yeah.
could do about 6 like they used to do.
Yeah.
The road to
My
WrestleMania.
wild card cover, Bailey.
Bailey? Oh wow. I don't know.
Bailey.
They were big on her, but now she's kind of cooling off again.
Yeah. So-
I think a girl might be.
Now you gotta
Rhonda.
put her on the oven
Just
again.
throw, are they gonna throw Ronda?
I think
on?
Ronda.
Was she
oh
already
no,
on?
she was in the cover. She was a special pre-order
Yeah, maybe.
bonus.
Even though she's not been there, maybe they'll put her on.
Yeah.
No, but then she has to come. But Becky's a safe bet.
I think
they're
Becky.
gonna do a girl.
Yeah, I would say Becky.
Oh, because it was it last year that you could train and go through the storyline as a girl and create a character.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was last year.
Yeah. Mhm.
Which is pretty cool.
PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4s, and more Sony products might increase in price.
I clicked on it, something with the
The tariffs.
Trump and the tax
the
or something.
Trump
yeah, that's
It's like
administration.
shit.
where they're
Yeah.
made. It's not like PlayStation. It's because where they're made and the shipping or something.
Yep.
Like that.
Yeah.
So, pretty much the way our administration, once again, not a bath. I'm just trying to talk about what I think I know. I may be wrong. Sorry, but our administration. I guess when we send, I'm doing even Trump hands right now. I guess all right. So when we send over a
Okay.
car to them, they tax the shit out of us to
Really?
make us pay more to put our products in their countries. But we openly accept all their products without tariffs or taxes. So I think when Trump came in and said, "Oh no, if we're gonna pay," which is kind of fair. I mean,
yeah, it's
like, hey,
it's all right.
Eye for an eye.
you're going to
Hammond
sell
Co.
us all your products and we're going to let you in a country fair so your company can make money. But when you take our businesses to go over there and make your stuff cheap and then send it back, you hit us with a crazy, like, we let you come in for free, but when we send all our stuff over there, you hit us with a crazy high tariff.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah,
so
what
maybe
do you do?
maybe
I
that,
guess PlayStation makes their stuff in China, it said, or something. I was
Yeah.
like, oh.
yeah.
You would think it would come out of Japan. But,
What
you know.
I guess what the
You would
plan
think that,
what the
yeah.
plan there is for maybe Sony to be like, hey, maybe we'll make some consoles in America because it'll save us money on the tariffs.
Okay, yeah.
So
yeah. A Sony plant would do well. I mean,
I got an alert for something, and then there was nothing there.
sometimes that happens.
Have you been getting mentions on like the Bangin' Beers and like it would show like the same like few posts?
I have not. No.
For some reason mine is, but
All right. So games, videos, games, comic books. What are you into right now?
I officially 100% completed Bloodstained.
Oh wow.
Yes, I got
Fucking
100%. Even got the
platinum
Overload
trophy.
Platinum
Fucking nerd.
Trophy.
Yeah. Some of the games
And
are
that
hard.
was enjoyable.
So did you have to do the glitch to get the? I mean the.
I went through the whole game again. I got the curry recipe. I did all that stuff. Then it was just only a matter, since like the new game plus converts everything over, what you actually got, it was very easy to make the great swords. There was only one item that I had last night. I go, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to stay up a little bit later. I want to get this, all the items, and get the Overlord trophy. And they say you have to do the invert on the Garden of Silence
Which literally
to get
takes
the
the thing
fucking
and flips the world upside
and you
down.
slide
Yeah.
you slide underneath on the ceiling and you flip it back, you get the chest, black belt. That was the only thing I missed.
The black belt.
Yeah, and then it was just like boop, and then
So
boop.
if you had to give the game a scale rating from 1 to 10,
Yeah, now you've done everything.
Oh,
in
this
the
is
game.
easy. It's easily a 10.
really,
10,
easily
10,
a 10.
10, wow.
Easily a 10
There was
because I just
nothing-
loved
there was
playing
nothing
through
in
it.
it. We were like, man, I would have done differently.
Put it this
I
way,
would have went the mini map because every time you open the mini map, it goes zoom out, and if you zoom in, and
you
go
know
to a
what?
certain
Fair
area,
enough. Yeah.
And you leave it when you open it again, it's zoomed out again. I'm like, ugh, that's annoying when you're trying to like find your way through and stuff.
But look at it this way.
That's a little gripe. I mean, it doesn't really affect gameplay at all.
But put it this way, like, if you know that you're getting into a Castlevania Symphony of the Night game, like, clone, you know what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah, but the map, like Castlevania,
Yeah.
I believe the map will stay.
Yeah.
So in Metroid, the map.
But I'm just,
zoomed
but I'm
in.
just saying, though.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm just
I mean,
saying,
but
though, like, you kind of
that's
know what
something
you're
that
getting
can be
yourself
fixed with a
into.
patch.
Yeah.
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 One of the big things that I was reading for Retromania is people are like, if this game doesn't have a created character, it's going to be a flop. And I was like, a created character would be cool, but you have to realize this is the game's first attempt out the gate.
Yeah.
Is this going to be a game where they're saying, hey, you know, you paid this game, we're going to continually put updates out for the next 4 or 5 years?
No,
Or is
yeah.
it going to be a game where you're getting Retromania 2? We don't know. But they are a small developing team.
It looks like it's just gonna be the first arcadey one, and you know.
Yeah,
you can-
it's
you
an
get 30
arcade.
wrestlers
It's an
and that's it.
arcadey game with 30, which is exactly if you're making your retro style game. That's what that
Yeah.
should.
I don't want to create a wrestler.
Do you want to go back and
No.
play old school Super Nintendo games? Because guess what? Some of those rosters were 6 wrestlers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even some of your better games like Saturday Night Slam
I
Masters,
think
which
8.
is an awesome Capcom game that you should look into.
Mhm.
They did like they
think
did
8.
like tag team, single player, you know, exhibition. I mean, they didn't have a created character mode. So
No.
what are you fucking bitching about?
Yeah, I don't think it needs it.
I don't. If it has it, awesome. But it's not It's not a
Yeah.
game breaking
No.
thing if it doesn't have it.
You don't need it for
No,
a game like that.
I disagree.
Fuck
yeah,
no.
I disagree with that too. God, it is dripping like a bitch.
It's sweating.
Condensation. But yeah, seriously, 10 out of 10 for Bloodstained. I really like playing those games.
Okay.
Like, and you think like, you know how you would grind certain games? You're like, oh man, that's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
But this is kind of like you can go through everything, like try and collect different items and all.
Mhm.
It's like the grinding actually has a purpose when you actually play it, and that's really the cool thing that you can do.
Sorry, just
that's okay.
it's starting to bug me.
But it's kind of like the cool thing that you can do, you know, without feeling like, oh shit. Well, like how we talked about Ultimate Alliance, and you guys were saying, oh, well, you're grind and it's the same power up.
It's a horrible grind.
But this one, it's just like if you know what you're doing, like if you boost up your luck and all that, then too, like I have it up to like 105. So I was easily collecting shards,
Yeah.
different items and
That's
stuff.
honestly,
too.
if
And
you
kind of have to think
put
it.
work in. So this just is me, and I'm someone who just thinks the grinding stuff is stupid, and making games over ridiculous for no reason is stupid.
It's not.
My thing is I feel if I play a game, right,
Mhm.
and I level my character, especially if I work really hard to like over level my character, the game experience should like especially if I'm playing a superhero game, or I'm playing a game where I'm collecting pieces to make my thing or my character bigger and better and stronger. By the time I get to the end,
You should be unstoppable.
I want to feel like a fucking a
Yeah.
hero. Like I don't want to work for 18 hours to grind this game to get to the last boss and be like, I'm dying every 5 seconds. Then what's the point of getting super strong? Like I've been grinding on Marvel Ultimate Alliance and feel like I never got stronger.
You know what I don't like too is like when you that rift thing. I have many of them unlocked.
Yeah.
But if you take a person that you never use, they're level 6. They level at the same pace that a level 25 guy.
Yeah,
levels.
you
I'm
should
like,
rush them.
that's not how it should be. They shouldn't be every level is 10,000 points. It should be like 200. I don't know,
Yeah.
400. That should be, I was like, why is it
I'll put
taking
it this
so long
way.
to level up a level little guy?
Marvel's a very fun game, but I think after you beat it, if you're not about the grind, it may be one you put away. Or
Yeah.
you may go back and play it again with a friend, because maybe like I would enjoy the rifts more and doing it again if I played with you.
Yeah.
You know, it's almost as game breaking as Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu
Yeah.
and Eevee.
Yeah, well, that's
where
just
you're
like-
like, man, I want to go. Now I got it. Now I want to go complete my decks, and you're like, wait, I don't even have money for balls because the only way you get money is by battling, and now I have no one left to battle,
Yeah, have
and
to
I have
fight the Elite
and
Four
I
over
have
and
to
over.
fight the Elite Four, and I can't take a break halfway through, so I have to play the game for a half hour to get enough money
to get enough balls to level
get
up for 5 minutes.
yeah.
Like no one's seen that and said, "Oh,
Yeah,
geez.
it's game breaking.
That is." I
Yeah.
was like, "I'm done.
Bloodstained, it's really nice because they actually add like difficulty levels. There's like a normal, hard, and then there's a nightmare mode then too.
That's probably
So like, and
That
then the
makes
new
sense.
game
Yeah.
and then new game plus.
Yeah.
And
New
when
Game
you go
Plus
through
was
the
the
new
best
game
thing
plus
ever.
with your normal, like you carry over, like you carry over your level, you carry over your items just in case of like, in my case, I didn't get the curry recipe. All right, cool. Well, they patched that. You went through it. You blazed through the game. Even if you play it through hard at a level 90, and if you want to actually try and beat,
When you start Nightmare mode, does it start you completely over?
you could do new game plus with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so like in other words, like you're
Give
like,
me the option. Say, okay, I want to play the game the second time, and
Yeah.
I want it to be so fucking hard that I want to snatch my controller. Cool. That's your option.
Yeah.
Don't force it on everybody.
Yeah.
If I want New Game Plus and I want to carry over my character and I want to feel
Level
like I'm a,
everything, yeah.
like I'm a
Unstoppable,
badass,
yeah.
let's do that.
Why not?
If you want to play again and you want to start completely over and you want to start from level 0 and play the hardest experience because that's what you're into, then so be it.
Yeah.
and here's
I
the
agree.
cool thing too about that. So if you want to beat your enemies, no hits, like you beat them clean, you can
Flawless
do it
wins.
flawless.
Mhm.
You get medals for that then too. They unfortunately they don't have an actual achievement for that because I'm like
That would be insane.
I blasted through them pretty much
Mhm.
with all the upgraded stuff. And even if you did blast through it, like if you had it on hard difficulty, like you're saying, I want to feel powerful. Fucking right. Yeah, I'm gonna. And if you want to be a psychopath and be like, I'm just gonna beat them with a dagger on hard mode.
Yeah.
You could
Like-
certainly do that.
like-
You could just it's just a free game where you could just
The
basically
biggest thing
do
that turned me off so
kinda
much
shit.
about Ultimate Alliance is I'm playing as a superhero and I'm getting beat up by cronies
yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
Some like
yeah.
smoke you. It's like, whoa.
Yeah,
And
like-
I'm a team of 4. You should be
Exactly.
Unstoppable.
Exactly. You have the 4 strongest superheroes.
Yeah.
But even you're like, oh, like, here's the thing.
Like, I started using Hulk.
Did you ever put 4 superheroes in that felt like that you're like, oh, there's no team bonus really?
Yeah.
Did it feel anything different when you put 4 people that were a team?
Not really.
No,
No.
it felt like there
That's
was
why I
no
think-
there was no perk
Because
to
they
it.
never made an RPG before, I think a lot of them stats are just there. And they don't,
Yeah, they
don't
just-
affect anything.
Like, oh, like the one was like you get 30% something, and then
Yeah.
this, and then you upload all your things, and this gives you another 50, another 3, another 5, and you're like playing. You're like, why am I still dying the same?
Yeah.
I
I
just-
turned it down to easy. I was like, this is there was one thing that was just way too hard. I'm like, this is hard to be hard.
Yeah.
Like you were saying with Team Ninja, they're the ones that made like the Xbox Ninja Gaiden, and those are tough
Yeah.
games. And like,
But they're not
you have to.
RPGs. Like,
Well, I'm just saying though, like they're just the type where like you play the game, you have to have a lot of finesse. You got to learn how to dodge. You have to learn how to.
Even the dodge is wonky in this.
yeah, it is.
Oh, wow.
This isn't a game to dodge though. I mean, you can dodge and
and
block.
dodge, block. You know what I mean? Like
you can't
parry.
block,
you know what I
can't
mean?
move
Yeah.
and block.
Yeah.
Like, you can't hold block and move. If
Wow,
you hold
that's-
block and move, your character rolls.
Yeah.
Wow. So like you literally have to be like on the button.
Completely.
But it's not.
Wow.
It's not like Devil May Cry or God of War where you're always dodging. So it's not. That's not how this
Yeah.
game is.
But at least it had like some structure where you could actually do something and you feel like you're
You could,
playing
but a lot
the
of
game
times you
fully
can't.
and you feel like
it zooms out and you don't know where you are.
Some characters
Oh.
should have a thing where when you roll, you're invincible.
Yeah.
Like
Captain America.
yeah, because you use your shield.
every game has it.
Like if you roll, you're
Iron
invincible.
Man.
Like
Iron Man does.
Like I'm playing Wolverine, and I'm like, why is he dying?
Yeah.
Like he's getting shot. That shouldn't
Yeah.
affect Wolverine.
Should be like a
Like
durability
Wolverine
perk,
in
you know what I
Ultimate
mean?
Alliance 1
Yeah.
and 2, he never went down.
Yeah. It was unstoppable, basically. Not when you first started. Same with Thor. He would just heal all his stuff back. And if
Yeah.
you get shot with lightning, it would heal. Which makes
There
sense.
there wasn't even a power up where I can think of where it like her healed teammates.
No, there isn't. It's just
'Cause
you
that
have
was
to-
that was
you have
one or
to
two
get the
characters
orbs.
had that. You're like, oh cool, like one or
Yeah.
two characters you put your party because they heal people.
Yeah.
It's not even in there.
It said Scarlet Witch does, but I didn't get her fourth power. I got to the X-Men level, and I thought the Sentinels was way too hard, and it was hard to see where your character was.
I thought the Sentinels were easy once you figure out that once you kill one,
Yeah.
they drop a core,
Okay.
and then you throw the core at the other one, and it
Oh, is that what
immediately
does
brings
it?
them down
Okay,
to
I was
1D.
just kept fighting them.
Yeah.
And you know what I did? Like I was telling Ben, you get Psylocke and you get Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler.
They both have swords, and they both do the same moves almost. I was
Yeah.
like, why couldn't they split up? Like, why
That's
can't
such
you
a
get
damn
Storm
shame.
Storm and Nightcrawler? Then
Spider
get
and Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and Spider-Man are very similar as well.
Yeah, there's not much
That's a
difference. I
damn
think
shame.
Spider-Man's
That's
a little
they
bit better.
should be differentiated.
But like Spider-Gwen and Spider-Man have the Spartan power.
And some people, like Spider-Man's attack, is an up-close attack.
Oh.
Like he should be shooting from a
Yeah,
distance.
and like do the
Captain
thing and then
America should
zoom
be
in.
throwing his shield. Like
I
that
think his
should-
first power isn't throw your shield. I was like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah,
That shouldn't be his first thing.
yeah.
But I don't like how Wolverine, like in the other games, you can level up his healing. You can level up this. This is just nope. Just
How
level up
about
the move.
how about another thing that annoyed me with it? You use Wolverine's ability, right?
Mhm.
And you're like, cool, I'm gonna use it, but you can't see your character, so you don't know which way he's facing.
Yeah.
And he's facing the wrong
And
way
it's-
of all the enemies, and he does his special attack. And once he's in it, you can't. He
Yeah,
doesn't-
can't turn.
You can't turn him, so you literally wasted your entire special on nothing.
So you
because-
really have to be
Your
like
ultimate attack.
point
Yeah.
blank.
Well, you have to know where
really-
he's facing, but it's hard to see.
So and then when you would
would
activate all four of your ultimate attacks, Wolverine will do his thing. So even if you're not controlling Wolverine and he's not near the battle, his it was pointless.
yeah, he'll
because,
just blow. I don't do the ones unless they're all right near the main bad guy. Because
Yeah.
if you like, I'm Wolverine here and Spider Gwen's here, and
It's
she does
pointless.
hers, it's
She
might
gets
not hit
nothing.
nobody.
Wow.
So and then you join in because you can't control them when you
Yeah.
join in like multiple.
Oh my god, the more and more I hear about that, I'm just so glad I
it's-
love Bloodstained so
mean-
much as I do.
I mean, it's a good game, but it's like there's a lot of flaws with it. The leveling
It's
thing
stuff
kinda
that you're
sucks.
playing. You're like, man, you didn't catch that.
Yeah, and then the I think this is totally broken. Them little shards, you can break them down, but you can't make new ones. So if you break them down into the things, what does it matter? I can't do anything with them.
Yeah.
I was like, they forgot
That's-
to put the thing in to make new ones
That's
Yeah.
or to combine
wow.
because you get these like little different isotopes, and to make a new one, but you can't.
I think you break them down to materials to upgrade the other ones.
But how do you?
You break them down, you get that's
Yeah.
powder, and then those powers are required. You have the money and powder to upgrade it to a higher.
Yeah, but how do you upgrade it?
I'm not sure. Oh, you have the one thing.
Because I did the one,
Right.
and it says like lock it or something. I did
Yeah.
it and just puts a little lock on it. I'm like, what?
Right.
That did nothing.
I gotta take her out quick.
Okay.
If you want to talk about movie, or
Yeah,
if you
sure.
guys can talk about what you're into.
Yeah. So that's.
But
I mean,
yeah.
it's still a fun game, but it's I don't know. They should have used
Yeah,
the people from the
they
last
should have
one.
done a lot more emphasis on doing
The
different
RPG
stuff.
elements are very light.
Oh my
Very
god,
light.
that's what it sounds like. Absolutely to me.
It's like everyone's powers are upgraded the exact same way, and there's no secondary or passive abilities. It's just
Mhm.
like Wolverine has his healing ability, and so does
Mhm.
Deadpool, but you can't level it up. And he can't like do like Storm had like lightning mastery and stuff, so she would do more damage to with lightning things,
Mhm.
and then she would have like lightning fist, and she
Mhm.
also had wind mastery. I think I don't know none of that.
Yeah, I really hope that like I want to continue the whole Bloodstained run because they're supposed to add like more characters into the game than two
And
like
is there no
Zangetsu.
unlockable characters?
Well, so far no, but they're working on that. But I'm gonna tell
I
you
think
what.
they should have did one.
Honestly, I personally feel like if they're trying to nail like if they give you like 3 characters to play in the next down like a next
That's a lot,
downloadable
yeah.
pack, that's awesome. And actually do each individual story,
Yeah, they did this,
how to go about it, and then like throw in the extra stuff like medal collector or like medal of honor, like collect all the all the medals
Yeah.
from the enemies or from your boss fights.
Don't have a problem with that.
Whether it be like if you do it on the normal, hard, or
Yeah.
nightmare, like that would be perfect because like people don't want to be like. I know a lot of the games nowadays. You either have to be like in a co-op tag. Like sometimes I don't want to play online. Maybe I just want to
Yeah.
play it
That's
just
why
for the
I don't like the
experience.
online achievements unless it's just play 10 matches. Okay,
Yeah.
I can do it by myself.
Yeah.
But I can't like win 10 fights with a buddy. It's like, oh, some people don't want to do that.
And like another thing then too, like it kind of reminds me of Destiny, like how you guys were talking about Fortnite, how if you get so much to achieve on that, you can win items and you
Yeah.
can customize yourself. Like I think there was at one point where I actually paid for Destiny. I think I paid like $20 for downloadable content because they had like a Halloween bundle,
Okay.
and they had like this
I almost came in
skin.
to check the chat.
Nah.
It was this hidden. It was just like this hidden, like flaming skull that they had
Oh,
to put on your
Ghost Rider.
character. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm fucking getting that. And then there's like certain certain emblems. Like I got like because my one character had like it was like Cold Wolf 35, so I like getting the wolf emblems and stuff. So like I actually played through like an actual couple matches and ended up winning or doing something with that. So I actually got the
Okay, yeah.
the
little
emblem.
symbol, yeah.
So it's like customized. Boom, there, I have it done. But yeah, like the Bloodstained. What else? Did I watch anything?
I started watching New Girl a couple days ago when there wasn't a New Japan show. So
Yeah.
I'm on season 3.
Dang.
Let me pull up this real quick.
One of the best parts is Schmidt has like 2 girlfriends at the time, and like you have to choose. He's like, and he just runs away. They're both standing like that's so awesome. He just runs away.
And I ended up watching the one show, Black Clover. They're actually getting pretty good with their episodes. Spoiler alert: a major death happens.
What is Black Clover?
Black Clover
Is it a zombie
is
show?
no, it's a medieval show. They use like these books called grimoires.
Mm-hmm. Does it
and
an anime?
yeah, and what they basically do is it's a magical kingdom,
Mm-hmm.
and there's only one kid that does not have any magical ability. It's all brawn.
Yeah.
And he ends up being anti-magic, and he gets this grimoire.
He's a barbarian in D&D.
Basically, he does not he has anti-magic
Yeah.
swords.
Okay.
And that's how he fights, and it's all brute strength versus everybody else that has magic.
Yeah.
And it's really cool because like there's a couple people that actually like him, and then like even the king of the Clover Kingdom, he's like
the Clover.
I like you. And they're all, and another cool thing, they do all like suits of cards then too. There's like a Clover Kingdom, Diamond Kingdom.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you.
Probably they're gonna do a Heart Kingdom and Club Kingdom. You know what I mean? But it's a good show. If you kind of like those like big roster shows, kind of like a Naruto type of deal, like they have like a big roster, different characters overall. You just like the action just for that aspect. They kind of go off of like the old style where they do all hand drawn stuff versus like all like they try to do like the bullshit CGI.
Yeah.
Like they do it all like it's well done. It's well done. Like the story, I mean, you could get into it. They go in little blurbs, but it's a good show. I like it. I watch it every Tuesday. So
is that when new episodes come out?
yeah,
That's
because I have it on
good.
Vervo. I'm like, I'm gonna watch it
okay.
today, and I just watch different shit then
I
too.
prefer though when they're like, here's the season, watch it when you're at your leisure.
Yeah.
That's what I like. I mean, I get with it one at a time.
And I'm unfortunate. I'm gonna say this, but I'm looking forward to more Goblin Slayer too.
Oh, Goblin
Oh
Slayer.
boy.
Season 2?
No, okay, I'm gonna spoil a little
Goblin
bit.
Slayer 2 coming with more goblin rape.
No, he's actually gonna be like, I'm actually gonna go on adventures now and actually kill different shit other than goblins.
Yeah.
That's basically what they're hinting at. And they're just like, I'm like,
Now-
okay,
now
I
it's
will
gonna be
watch
Monster
it.
Slayer.
I'm gonna go find
Yeah.
these chupacabras
Or it's gonna be something
that
really
rape
great.
girls in villages.
We killed all the goblins. Now they're gonna move into kobolds, which are the dog creatures from
Yeah.
D&D.
Komodo dragon rape.
Yeah. I walk into these villages and everything's getting raped by monsters, and only one.
And he's
man,
like, whap,
only one man can save the day.
whap.
What's the character's name?
What's the main character?
It's the Goblin Slayer. They
Oh.
call him the Goblin
Is he
Slayer.
like a big, like Conan-looking guy?
No, he's just like a regular, like, beat to hell freaking, like, Slayer because he just stays up all day and all night.
Oh, I
like,
thought he'd be like some big
killing
barbarian.
goblins.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
No, he's cool. And, like, he actually has, like, this flaming glowing eye, too.
oh, wow.
He goes ape shit, so.
Is he a human or is he like a monster?
He's a human.
Type-
But I
type
think,
of-
well, the traumatic effects of his sister getting
Raped by
the
goblins?
dirty from the goblins.
The
wow.
dirty.
And then not only that, she ends up getting raped, then killed by them.
Well,
and he's
I
seeing
mean,
that as like a 10-year-old
at
child.
that
He's
point.
like, "Oh shit! I am gonna kill these things. I am ready." So
Do you think they'll make a video game?
Yeah.
You never know. I mean,
Yeah.
Berserk had a game. Dreamcast, you have that one?
I do have that one.
There's
They
also
actually
another
made
one,
they made a PlayStation 2 one. I think they made another one then as well.
Yeah.
Oh, it's I think a PlayStation 3 one, but they kind of made it like Dynasty Warriors,
Oh, okay.
which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's
You know
well
what's-
worth
You know
it.
what one I never got and I wanted to? It's for 360 Dynasty Warriors Gundam. There's 1 and 2.
Very fun game.
I never came across
Very
it.
fun
I like to
game.
play them.
I actually have Dynasty Warriors Gundam 1 and 2.
Yeah.
If you want to borrow, I have no problem.
And you know what game I bought because I wanted to play and I didn't get around to? Dungeon Siege 3. It's like Diablo, but it's
I never played
It's
that.
like it'd be the WCW to Diablo's 30th.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. And there's a
Nice
shooter,
reference.
a gunslinger girl. She has like a big. You have a big rifle for distance or 2 little pistols up front, and you have a pet. And my friend played through, and he's the wizard or barbarian or warrior, and I was the girl. I was like,
That's how I played
Cool.
Champions of No Wrath. I was obsessed with it.
But yeah, the
What are you
games are really
drinking?
fun. It's vanilla Pepsi.
Oh.
I told him PBR hard
It
coffee.
looks just like the. Yeah.
kind of sorry if you didn't see the top
I
of the
thought you were
can.
drinking a PBR.
Vanilla Pepsi.
All
I'm
right.
like, Andy, what the hell, man?
Vanilla PBR.
Yeah.
Vanilla
That's
PBR.
literally the top of the can.
Really? It looks like it.
that tan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything you're playing or?
Just that Marvel Alliance. But I did get. I like Psylocke in the game, although.
Yeah.
I think she looks really good. It's hot. Like
So
Nightcrawler.
I shelved it. I shelved Marvel.
Really?
I didn't finish it yet.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, I shelved it.
I have that in Bloodstained, and I'm not gonna buy nothing new until I beat one of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to
Work
Marvel.
Bloodstained.
Yeah.
But
I gotta give you that. I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you that code then.
Oh, you really?
Too. And I'm gonna give you the Iga pack then too. It's
Awesome.
It's called the Iga backpack. I don't know what they add in additional. You might just want to research it just to make sure that they patched it. But they are seriously working on it though, because like when you saw the screenshots, like for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, they made it dull in the Switch.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I was like,
And usually
skeptical.
Switch
I want you to
handheld-
enjoy the full.
Switch handheld and Switch docked are two different games sometimes too.
Yeah.
They're making. My friend sent me this. Elvira sitting down on the couch pop.
Ooh, I like that.
That's
a
pretty
lot.
cool.
I'll
She
be
comes out
buying-
in September.
I'll be buying that.
Cassandra
I wonder if
Peterson,
they're gonna
baby.
do a special, like, what would the alternate one be?
Yeah.
Red dress Elvira or something?
All right, I gotta break the seal. I'll be right
So
back.
I've been playing Starlink.
I know you've been playing that hardcore.
Wow, is it? All right, so I'm gonna get my complaints first. Very repetitive.
Really?
Yes, you do the same things on each planet over and over. It's like Assassin's Creed repetitive, where once you do it once on one planet, and you're like, man, I got like 6 more planets to do this.
Yeah.
You're like,
That's
man.
what killed Mass Effect Andromeda. It's
Yeah,
like, oh, this is
it becomes
some
more of a
shit.
chore. Now, what keeps it alive for me is I really like the controls.
Oh, okay.
My next complaint. I understand you're trying to sell the toys.
Yeah.
I get that.
There's not much in it unlockable.
I'm stuck with 3 guns the whole game.
Ugh.
3 guns
Unless you bought more toys.
and 2 ships.
Ugh.
Yeah.
See, that's the game's design, so you buy it.
Yeah.
Like Skylanders.
Now, there's some things you need a special gun to hurt certain enemies.
Yeah.
Your guns can do the job, but it won't do as much job.
Really?
So it makes it a lot harder. But once you equip the toy to the right enemy, it'll work a lot better.
Mm.
My second complaint. Yeah, it was...
But that's, I guess, what they're shooting for, to sell more toys.
Yeah, so you get the original character of the game and his ship, and then you get Star Fox, a bundle.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I'm like, I kind of want to buy the expansion, like the $60 season 1 or whatever it would be, to get like half the ships, and then I could buy season 2 another time and do like, it's like 40 and you get the other half, and then you pay like 12 and you can get the Star Fox characters.
Yeah.
Just because there's like times where you die, and they'll be like, you can keep fighting if you have another ship.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't have another ship.
Ugh.
So
So
that
that's like 5 extra. That's kind of like pay to win.
Yeah.
A little bit.
a little bit.
But I guess because of the game. Now, if it was just a game that just came out,
Yeah.
and everything was in it, then you'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
But,
So, control-wise, it's fun. It plays like Star Fox, and then when you're on the planet and you're in low mode, it plays a lot like Star Fox when you're in the tank.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But you can still jump up in the air and stuff. The best way to describe it is like driving the hovercraft in Destiny. That's
Okay,
what it feels
I never
like.
did that.
Now, when you're on the ship, there's about 14 to 15 things you can discover: locations, tombs, special plants, special resources, and special animals. So each planet you can get 100% when it comes to finding this stuff. It's not very hard,
Yeah.
but you're doing the same. Like I said, you're doing the same 6 missions over and
Yeah,
over and
like,
over.
like
again.
Assassin's Creed 1.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, this is the same stuff over
If
and over.
they build a game again, they would have to probably get away from the toys.
Yeah, if they want to do it right, and I don't know if they want to sell
Yeah.
toys, then it'll be the same.
Because for me, I'm so bored of using fire, ice,
Yeah.
and
Imagine a Pokemon game where the only way to get more Pokemon is to buy toys and upload
yeah.
them. Like,
So that's my only complaint. But
Yeah.
it's still a very, very fun game.
well, it was what, $20, 25?
It was 25, but
It was
normally
the-
sells for 80.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that if I would have bought $80
It'd be a little upset.
to literally play with what I just got,
Yeah.
I would have been bummed.
That kind of sucks.
Then I watched a documentary on Netflix, and I didn't even mean to watch it. It was one of those things where it was really late at night, and I was like, I'm going to put this on just so I could lay on the couch and watch it. And I watched this documentary called, I don't know what it's called, but it's about,
It's not called. I don't know what it's called.
I think it's actually, all right, so it's called Bob Lazar, Area 51 and Flying Saucers. It's not anything I would be into
What?
at all,
Yeah.
right? I watched it. So it's narrated by Mickey Rourke, and it's centered on the physicist and conspiracy theorist, or how you Bob Lazar, depending on your perspective on how you see him. This documentary does play both sides of the fence, where it
Okay.
says, this is why people don't believe him, and then he is more or less like, I don't care if you don't believe me, I'm just telling you what I experienced.
I like when they give you an unbiased view. You know.
So
Always a good thing.
he's now 60, but he was he's a propulsion specialist, and he was hired in the 1980s in a Nevada testing site called Area S4, which he served as a neighbor to the now infamous Area 51. Through the zone was embodied in society and surrounded by whispers of some secret, bizarre speculation ever since. It was Lazar who literally blew the lid off it, effectively announcing it on live TV in the existence to the world. Whether to buy his unworldly recollections is completely subjective. After all, Lazar has always admitted he has zero evidence to support his claims. It did talk about the documentary that he may have stole this secret power source.
Really? Free energy like that.
And every single time he kind of even talks about it, he gets raided.
Really?
So he's been he's been attacked and searched and hunted by the FBI for a long time.
Wow.
Like every time he's on TV, weird things happen. If you go and try to search where he went to school or his past jobs or anything, he doesn't exist.
Oh wow.
Which is strange.
Yeah.
Which made you believe why would the FBI bury him if?
Yeah, but then it's why wouldn't they get this documentary?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So there's more to know about Lazar's alleged experiences. Thanks to the Joe Rogan Experience, which I didn't listen to yet, but I'm now going to listen to it because I watched the documentary and I like to know more. While promoting the Area 51 flying saucers on the podcast, director Jeremy Corbell and Lazar's elaborate whistleblowing crusade as they add even more shocking insights to America's extraterrestrial secret. It's good to know that he's only worked in that location for 6 months, but the guy was irresistibly affected by what he claims to be exposed to. Viewers of the doc know that Lazar was once given permission to enter the spacecraft, but working on it, but he did not mention the vessel's lighting bending exterior, which he told Rogan later on Joe Rogan. Here's the thing: you can only put so much in a documentary, so you may have only focused on certain things.
Yeah, I can understand. I mean, you can't do a 5-hour documentary.
So initially, what he says is he was hired to work on a site. Before he showed up at the site, he was pretty much told you're going to be told classified information.
Yeah.
He read some documents that pretty much said that we found these crash sites, and we recovered multiple spacecraft, and then he goes on to describe how the spacecraft is built, and he was inside of it, and described how they do all this. And in the documentary, back in the day, he took these news people, and he's like, I can take you to a spot where you can believe what I'm telling you. Because pretty much since the 1980s, it's been everyone trying to disprove what he's saying instead of saying, well, let's look into what he's actually saying.
Yeah,
but you can't because it's easier as a news source to make this person look crazy than it is to go find the truth, because you'll never get the truth because it's an Area 51.
Yeah.
So he would be like, come with me let's say for instance, Thursday night at 2:30 in the morning, we're going to go to this spot in the desert, and I guarantee over that mountain you're going to see spacecraft flying.
Wow.
And every Thursday they went out there and they found spacecraft flying. Because he
that?
knew that they worked on it during the morning, and then at night they took the spacecrafts out to fly them around and test them out and see how they worked.
That's pretty cool.
And every single time they went out, they had this. Do you have snacks?
I did, actually.
Cool.
Oh my God.
It was a bad idea to go to Walmart while I was hungry.
Heidi's sweaty right now.
And she got a Dunder Mifflin shirt on.
That is a small, so I had to cut it. Or
No, I didn't even know that.
Wow.
I tried to put it on today, and I was like,
We'll talk about what we got in a second, but we're just going to get it out of the bag so it's less ruffling.
Delicious.
I hope it's good.
So I was telling Ben, there's a Sunkist strawberry lemonade. I don't know if it's a soda or if it's a lemonade, but I'm going to get that.
Okay, well, sorry, I'm wrinkling stuff right on the microphone. I really apologize, people. Blame Heidi. Your watermelon lemonade is sold in gas stations.
Yeah, you can buy singles now.
Yep.
Yeah, it's really good. What?
That's a gummy bear.
You look so happy about whatever that is.
Gummy bear?
Yes.
Oh.
It tastes
A CBD
not
gummy
good.
bear?
Pot?
I'll tell you what.
Pot gummy?
I feel great.
What?
It's CBD. It's not. There's no THC in it. It's just CBD.
It's
but if you taste it, it literally tastes like you're eating pure hemp.
Really?
It tastes terrible.
Christ. If I ate that, I'd be like.
But he even said it doesn't.
Well, that doesn't make you high though. That's just
No.
for the oils for your joints and stuff.
Exactly.
Right?
Like it just.
I heard that the oils really do help out.
I feel amazing.
And you don't get high at all, right?
No.
Yeah.
I can't say that you don't feel anything, because you do.
Yeah, but you're not.
You're not hallucinating. Like
Yeah.
if you live with joint pain and you live with depression and anxiety, and you take one of those, you're like, oh, I feel a lot different.
I heard it helps people with
It has so many benefits.
hyperactive. That stuff.
Has so many benefits.
I don't know the.
But this documentary is cool, and he talked about how He goes, when people think you see a spacecraft fly, that it flies this way. But they actually fly belly up because the way the sensors are, the two of them move the ship, and then the front one actually bends space and time for you to move.
Kind of like Boba Fett's.
Yeah.
Or Jango Fett's, whatever.
Yeah. So it was a really interesting documentary, and then I was supposed to start watching some movies or TV, but I just started watching Parks and I started watching Parks and Rec again.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
A lot of people shit on the first season. But the first season's only 6 episodes. That's like a teaser.
I think I'm like episode 3. I just took her outside because she's being an asshole.
But once it gets going in the episode,
she's crying for food now.
Season 2, it fires on all cylinders.
Yeah.
Last season, not so hot.
Yeah. I love it. It's a good show. I love it just as much as I love The Office. I still love The Office more, but Parks and Rec.
I think I like the Parks and Rec a little bit more than The Office.
Yeah.
Because of Ron Swanson
and Chris Pratt are amazing. Even Aziz
I was
is hilarious.
born ready. I'm Ron fucking Swanson.
Ron Swanson's like my spirit animal.
Yeah. And what's Leslie's boyfriend's name? The dorky one?
Oh. I can't remember.
Yeah.
He was in Step Brothers.
Yeah, he was funny.
Yeah, like him.
I like when Swanson walks into the restaurant and goes, "Son, I want all the bacon and eggs that you have."
No, I don't
and then the writer goes, "Come back here."
Not just.
I just want to make sure you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, some.
I don't want a lot of bacon and eggs. I want all of the bacon
because
and eggs that you
Mulligan's
have.
is closed and he's so upset. I like when he goes, "This is my favorite restaurant. They have the best menu. My favorite menu is this hot dog, $2, hamburger, $3. It's like, that's it.
He's just a simple man.
Yeah.
I love him.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, it's a great show. And that's pretty much all I'm watching and playing.
You know, that's what idea for one of my next tournaments. I'm gonna take an Office character versus Parks and Rec character.
Ooh.
Yeah, so Office versus Parks and Rec.
Oh my god,
that's a great tournament.
And then obviously now the second round could be 2 Office or 2 Parks and Rec. Yes. What are you waiting?
Watching Orange is the New Black.
What are you eating?
Turkey and cheese sandwich.
Oh, dude, that's a big ass sandwich.
Well, you're not on mic, so I can't. Do you want to sit on a mic and talk about it?
Oh!
Is that from
Can you eat your sandwich as you do?
I think I might know where that might be from. Anthony's.
Yes.
All right. Do you know how I knew?
The
The
bread.
bread.
The bread.
Which one's
The
that?
bread.
The one up, like, towards Rite Aid.
Put your headset on.
Oh, okay, yeah. Their pizza's really good.
61.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Put
From
this
the
down for a
court
second.
store.
Just put it down for a little bit.
Put that sandwich down. That's so fun.
So Heidi, what are you watching?
Orange is the New Black.
And what do you think of it? Can you hear her?
I like it.
Can you hear me?
No, she's not.
Hello.
Yeah, okay, there we go. Turn her up a little bit.
Hello. Turn me up.
Are you good?
Man, you were like shy on camera. Now you're like, holy shit,
Yeah.
I want to be on.
I don't remember what episode I'm on, but so far it's pretty good. I think it might be the last season.
There's
I'm not 100%.
3 or 4, right? 3?
There's a few.
Yeah.
I think there's more than that, but it might be the last one. But so far it's good. It's like, I don't know,
Women,
emotional.
Women in
like,
jail. A little loud.
Sorry.
It's okay. No, me. I'm like, I got real loud.
Like,
My own ear.
shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say, but it's good. That's what I'm watching.
It's that time to say it's good. Did you start from scratch? You never watched it before?
No,
I
she's
did,
watched
yeah.
them all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is the new season.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never
She
seen
turned it on.
It's
I was
good.
like, oh, she's watching another prison show because there's so many new characters. I didn't know
Really?
it was a new season.
Oh wow. How about
Yeah, they like.
I have the pop of
Angela.
Alex Voss, who I think is
Oh, I
really
love
attractive.
her. Yeah,
the
yeah,
glasses
yeah.
girl.
Did you show him the pop? Show her the
Oh,
pop.
okay, yeah.
But yeah, so that's pretty much. I want to. She's eating on camera.
She's coming out.
Ooh, that's
Yeah,
a
sit
good
down,
one.
yeah.
I want that a lot. I want to get an autograph by her.
Me too. I have one that my friend got me. It's her sitting in her car. But I want to get one of my comics autographed.
Yeah, that's my new project. So either you guys in the show can give me one, even I might pick up 2. So I might pick up a Batman just because I want to get back into Batman, and digitally, of course. I'm not gonna go out and buy physical comics. I just don't
You
have the
could
money
buy
for
my
that.
Batman 121, the first Mr. Freeze, if you would like.
No, I have no use for that. I would sell it for podcast equipment immediately. Yeah. What? And then maybe if you guys give me a recommendation, I will pick up another comic and I'll start reading it, and then that's something. It gives me a comic to talk about every week. I did get 2 books yesterday for free. So one of my coworkers, Brittany, she's a big wrestling fan. She actually had a bunch of wrestling books in her collection that she doesn't want anymore. I was like, well, if you're just gonna give them away, I'll take them. She goes, cool. I was gonna donate them. I was like, I'll take them. I got the very first Mankind book, Mick Foley.
Oh, okay. I have that one.
And I got the very first Stone Cold book.
Oh, wow.
And then
wow,
we
some
went-
good ones.
We went to the book fair
Stop it.
a couple weeks ago, and
The Scholastic Book Fair.
and I got the very first Rock book,
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow, cool.
hardcover,
Oh, nice.
in really good shape.
Wow. Ooh.
And they had it in paper cover as well. But yeah, so that's maybe I'll start picking something up to read to talk about a little bit. I kind of feel bad that we don't talk about music, like music wise.
Well, music is so like everyone has their own thing that they
it's
like,
so
you know?
subjective.
Yeah.
Music-wise,
I'm reading a book, but it's not like new or anything.
if you really want to get involved with something fun music-wise, I do have a thing where I love listening to people's ideas, what they like in music, and then I put some of my favorites in there as well. So this is like a community playlist on Spotify. It's called IWEP. So you can go on there on Spotify. You don't need an account to add to it or listen to it, but you can add some of your favorite songs to it. So I can turn around and say, well, I'm interested to see, because it tells me who added to it as well. So I can say, well, who added this song? I didn't mean to play it. But I think I can see like who added it.
Vanilla Pepsi.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, show credits. Let me see if that does it. Show credits.
Lady, stop it. Why are you being needy? You want some
No, it doesn't
sandwich?
say that. All right, never mind. So yeah, you can
I ain't
add
got
to our
no
playlist.
sandwich.
Post Malone announced he's making a new album.
Well, he looks like a guy I want to punch in the face.
He's super talented.
Who's that?
Yeah, Post Malone.
What would you compare him to another rapper that's not current that his music is kind of like?
He's
If you can.
very his own thing. I would say he's his own thing.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like when people say that.
yeah. He wants to make a heavy metal album.
Oh God.
He's a beast on guitar.
Really?
Yes.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Super talented music. He really makes rap because he kind of said it's easier to get famous,
I'm sure it is, and it's more.
and he doesn't give a shit what people think. Like that's
It's-
why he tattoos his face.
You're
and
gonna
stuff.
get more in notice with rap than you would metal. It's crazy because metal has some of the, like most talented people. Like some of them, like death metal guys, they're so technical and talented, but no one notices. But then some idiot can rap about getting fucked and
Yeah.
and make millions of dollars.
Let's see what we have here.
Hey, here's a good question I want to ask. Did I talk about that the Marvel Universe, the current one from like the 1960s, is going to officially end?
What do you mean?
Apparently,
Like
in the next few books or so, I don't know what series that Marvel's going off of, they're actually going to end the 1960s Marvel Universe.
so like everything
Start over.
restarts.
So like
the new.
yeah, they're
52?
literally going to end everything, and it's
I didn't hear anything about this at all.
Reed and Sue Richards' kid. I forget what his name is.
Valeria and
The boy.
Yeah, the boy has like God alter. He's like Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah.
Which
and
I don't like.
Galactus, and they're having a monologue. They have like dialogue between each other. What's
Yeah.
going on? But I read up on it because like ever
I think a
since
new
I like
52
the-
restart would be really cool.
For
For
Marvel,
Marvel.
Marvel's never done it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
They've
like
done light ones,
no,
like
like a
Age of
legitimate
Apocalypse.
restart where it's like, yo, okay, we gotta really
Like
You get the people that are happy, and you
maybe
get the
some
people
new
that are
origin
just
stories.
pissed off. Yeah. Well, New 52 didn't change too much with the origin stories. So kind of, if they were lightly tooled.
It's
but,
kind of like a continuity, but
Yeah.
I even got into the New 52 Batman. It was a real.
I thought it was
it
real
was
good.
well
Yeah.
done. Yeah.
Detective
So-
Comics was very good too.
So here's some new music
Bye,
out
Heidi.
there.
I'll be right back.
Here's some new music out there. Chance the Rapper has a new album. Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
Denzel Curry. I don't know. I don't. I'm just gonna go with ones I could probably pronounce
jeez.
easier. DJ Snake. I don't even know how. Like, I need to get back into music. Rick Ross, if you're into that. Future, Big Sean.
I probably hate all this.
Nothing even looks like. Rock.
I don't like rap.
Nothing looks rock and roll yet.
Really. It's like a lot of the like top 40 stuff. They just don't. And it's not because it's popular.
Liam Gallagher. Oh, that's the guy from
Oasis, right?
Oasis, yeah. E40 in new album.
E40. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Ed Sheeran just came out. There was
yeah, Ed Sheeran has a new album out.
Songs.
I hate him. He wanted to talk about music for basic white girls.
Old Town Road just broke the record for the longest #1
Ain't that
song.
something?
Good for them.
That came out of nowhere.
Gay Black Cowboy. He's taking over the
wow,
charts.
good
Yeah,
for him.
it's great.
Not my type of my cup of tea. Most of this isn't.
And I think
I'm
it,
say
I
I'd
think
say
it ruined.
95% of
I
it.
think it ruined Taylor Swift's record, where she had the every time she made a
good.
song,
Yeah.
she was #1 at least at one point in time with her new song, and she had the longest #1 streak
Okay,
going.
and now she's not.
And now a few records are getting tarnished
Really?
because he's been there so long
Good.
that by the time her song came and it will now end,
Yeah.
she never got the top chart.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
How different can her songs really be? I mean, let's be
Needs
honest.
to go back to country.
Oh, was she just pop
like
now?
What's left of country.
Yeah.
She's like,
Like my one friend said, she is a flat ass.
She does. She does know.
I
that.
She's
just
very
don't-
skinny.
she's
She's a basic
getting-
white girl like God.
She's like trying to get more into like hip hop and sound
Ugh.
badass, and it just doesn't.
If
work.
there's
There's a bad. What do you think? Badass Taylor Swift comes to mind.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, I want to start adding more
Oh,
stuff to our
boy.
music. Maybe even like sneak an album in somewhere.
I can talk metal, but I mean, I'm
Listen
not.
to a metal
I'm
album.
not up on like the new stuff too much. I mean, there's some stuff that I like,
Progressive
you know.
Maybe we'll do that next week. Our top 5 out. We'll go by genres and we'll do like top 5 that we like.
All right.
Oh, dear Lord.
My genre. That's,
Maybe it'll
I like some old school
it'll-
rap, but like you know, I wouldn't put it on like in my car.
Yeah. But it'll make more people more
You know-
aware of what you're into.
Yeah. Hey, you know, everyone likes their own thing. There's
Yeah.
people that really like. I respect people that like their own thing more than just I listen to whatever's on the radio.
Now, do you like the like?
Some I don't like this. That's death metal.
Yeah.
Like some I like, but some of it's just like. It's like
Are you
that's
more
too much.
like a Black Sabbath where you can understand the lyrics, or do you like when they're just like scream the whole time?
both? Like one of my favorite bands, Three Inches of Blood. There's a
Yeah.
guy that, but there's another guy that sings like Rob Halford too.
Yeah.
Deadly sinners, and
Yeah,
it's at the same time.
I'm
And I was like, this is
I'm
awesome.
such a lyric person, and I love
Oh, really?
lyrics
See-
that I have a hard time when
Oh, you can't understand
when I
what you're saying.
can't
Yeah,
understand the lyric.
yeah. Which is that's fair. To me, I don't care what.
Open it up, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just fucking open it up.
open it and get it
Sure.
ready. Do not eat anything yet.
Yeah, it's too late.
Do not eat anything yet.
I don't
There-
care what the lyrics are about. I just like the sound of the music. Like you could sing about
Yeah.
lollipops and rainbows, but if it's like I like it.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. Mine is I has to sound good, but
But there's some lyrics like when I hear like country lyrics in the grocery stores, I'm like, oh my, shut the fuck up. I don't care if you're dating a girl that has a kid. Shut up.
yeah, some of them are tough.
That girl
Um,
has 10.
All right, so this section of the show, obviously, we're gonna talk some snacks. You probably heard the rappers.
Heidi is like-
going
Let's
crazy.
get this out of the way first because the rest is all candy.
All right, so we got Cheez-Its here.
They don't
Is it
smell that
all on one Cheez-It?
So
or
no, these were the duos. You get one of each. So there's bacon, and there's cheddar.
so you have to
That's
find one of
bacon.
each.
It's probably hard.
Like, look, this is bacon.
No, they
All right, one's
differentiate.
light, one's dark. Okay.
Yeah, they differentiate.
So here's-
Jeez, it's not that
This one's
dumb.
probably bacon. That one's probably cheddar. Right?
All right. So here's what I'm gonna do.
No,
I have,
that's bacon. It's got
I have a
specks on
bacon,
it.
a
Oh.
cheddar. I'm gonna eat one cheddar first.
Okay.
It's a Cheez-It. All right, so they're cross-contaminated. So
Yeah.
if you try to do the, all right. So even the cheddar tastes like bacon.
The bacon is much stronger. It's
Tastes like
a little saltier.
Oh, I got a really good bacon one.
Sorry.
The bacon's a stronger one. So the bacon is a cheddar one with bacon stuff on it. They're good. They're very good. It's basically all the same.
Yeah, that's tasty. That I would definitely.
It tastes better than it smells.
I would. It smells like dog food. It smells like a dog treat.
I would sit and eat the whole box straight.
Yeah, 100%.
Let me smell the box.
There you go.
Sorry.
Yeah, it smell not that impressive.
Yeah. I would say that's you can buy that. That's it. Go
Oh,
buy
yeah.
that. That's good. All right, so we got. She went not but one, but two Reese's.
I don't even like those.
Now here, I want to tell you a real quick thing. So Giant had a commercial for Reese's, and it was about a thing, right? When the commercial first aired, the lady pronounced it Reese's, so it sounded like feces, and apparently Reese's got upset that that's not the way to pronounce it because that's not right. It's not Reese's, and they changed the commercial, so it is officially Reese's.
Reese's.
So anyone says Reese's, no, it's
Reese's
not
Pieces.
feces.
All right, so
That- yeah,
this
that-
is
that's
a
my-
miniature cup with
Reese's Pieces.
Reese's Pieces.
I
in
don't
it.
think these are
If,
new,
if like if
I
you
had
knew
one of these
a girl
before.
named Reese and she left her books on the table, you'd be like, whose books are that? Oh, that's Reese's.
The rest wasn't there a wrestler named Reese?
Yeah, remember there's Reese. He was in the flock.
Reese in the
The
flock.
big tall guy. He was
Witherspoon.
terrible.
Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah, she's hot. Okay, so this is.
I don't think this is super new though, because I had one of these like not that long ago. Well, like a while ago.
Okay, yeah, it's just Reese's Pieces in it.
It's a little bit more of a crunchier cup. There's no
I
taste
still got
difference.
cheese in there.
You're better off with like the Reese's peanut butter cups with nuts.
Yeah, it's just it's a crunchier
Yeah.
cup.
I seen one that has a layer of peanut butter on the top now.
Really.
I seen the ad, but I didn't actually see him.
You know my
physical.
favorite peanut butter cups?
Oh, they are?
I like every now and then when they do like the anniversary of Elvis,
Mhm.
the banana ones.
Oh wow,
Ooh.
that sounds good.
They're really good. I guess Elvis used to make
Peanut butter banana sandwich.
peanut butter banana sandwiches, but with the
Oh.
chocolate of the Reese's it is amazing.
Dark chocolate.
So I was
So
at-
this is the Reese's thin. Does
They
it taste
have
different?
regular-
No, but it's the thin.
They
Oh,
have
the dark
regular-
chocolate
It's
one.
dark chocolate.
Oh,
There was a regular, but I got dark chocolate because I like dark chocolate.
I like dark chocolate.
I was at a
This is
diner
good.
one time that had the Elvis burger. It was a burger with peanut butter on it. I got without cheese and without ketchup because I didn't want to mix them two. It was delicious.
really?
Yeah.
I like this a lot because I don't usually like peanut butter cups that much.
Really? What?
I'm not a big
All
peanut
right,
butter.
that's awesome.
Get a divorce.
So
I'm not big on
love
peanut butter.
Reese's peanut butter. The chocolate on the peanut butter cups to me sells the peanut butter cup. I love the chocolate. The dark chocolate with that peanut butter is awesome. That's
I like
really
dark
I think it's
chocolate.
very
really
good, but I would prefer this is regular size and have a little bit more peanut butter.
See, I like
Yeah.
it just like that because there's not too much.
But it's
peanut
good. It's good. It's very good.
That's awesome. That's
On
really
occasion,
good.
I'll pick up like dark chocolate flavored stuff. It
dark,
just tastes
dark
it's just acquired
chocolate
taste.
Milky Ways.
No, they're good. Yeah.
butter. Twix, dark chocolate, Kit Kat. We just had dark chocolate.
Oh, dark chocolate Kit Kat's really good too. Yeah. All right, so
Darknesses. The darknesses.
the dark,
spreading.
brother, darkness. Fuck
Brownie.
your couch. All right, so this is bring it over.
I didn't
What the hell?
On camera yet?
That way.
Amateur.
So these are chocolate chip cookie stuffed with
Holy
brownie.
shit, Heidi!
Oh, Heidi's
You're, like,
excited.
You're going out.
Ahoy.
It's like going out of style.
All right, so
here.
this here has everything that I would love written all over it. This seems like this
It's
is
soft. I like
Yo,
soft.
you know what we should do?
Soft cookies. What?
Put one in the microwave for 15 seconds so it warms up the middle.
15 seconds and it's that big.
I don't think this will melt then.
I think it will. For 15 seconds.
No, right into
it.
it.
Might be.
All right, so
lukewarm.
first off, it's a chewy cookie, which I'm about. I don't like
love
when they're
chewy.
hard.
Yeah.
I can eat them when they're hard, but
Yeah.
I prefer chewy.
Me too.
And now it's brownie filled.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way this
Oh,
sucks.
it actually says to heat it.
No, really? Heat or
Oh, I told you.
heat? Microwave on high? Oh,
8
60.
seconds.
I thought it said 6 minutes. I was like, what?
For 6 minutes.
Well, you have to
And then when it
rebake
comes out and it's a rock,
Or
it's
fucking
good.
blown out.
They can make you thirsty though.
Yeah.
You get
Yeah.
a nice tea out of it.
We need some milk.
You would think there'd be more brownie flavor.
Yeah, I don't taste
It's
the
kind of
brownie.
just chocolate.
Yeah.
It's like super chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah.
It's good. It's very good. You know my favorite? The peanut butter cup ones.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't really taste.
So
Brownie.
Cheez-Its Duos, out of 10, I'm giving that an 8. That's really good.
I think I might go higher. 9 out of 10 with this.
All right.
Fantastic.
8.5.
Right. You can
Reese's-
say 2 if you want.
Reese's Pieces miniature cups.
Not that different.
When it comes to trying to just taste like something out of the
Man.
ordinary, it's a 6. They're good. If you like peanut butter cups, they're good. But you just might as well buy peanut butter cups.
It's just a, yeah.
yeah.
There's different texture.
Reese's thin dark chocolate.
10.
That's an 8. That's an 8.75.
It would be a
I give it a 9.
it'd be a 9.5
I like dark
if it was a
chocolate.
normal size peanut butter cup.
Yeah.
They make them a little bit. It seems like the peanut butter makes them a little bit creamier too. So
Chips
that's a
Ahoy
little bit-
brownie.
They're good.
I thought I was gonna get more brownie.
I thought it was gonna be better than it was.
I'm gonna go 7.
That's what I was gonna say.
I think if we heat it
Yeah.
up, I think they taste.
I'd say
more than brownie.
7.5,
Maybe.
but they're good.
What is
It
this?
almost. Has
I'm happy
that-
with everything.
Like it still. It tastes
Oh.
like you just spilled it everywhere.
All right, so Heidi, I don't know if Heidi's telling me something, but this is Skittles dark side. So I got dark chocolate.
Darkness
Wait, you
is.
gotta
I got-
get
I got
not
brownies.
dark chocolate. Oh, you will.
And these are Skittles darkness.
Darknesses.
So
Right.
there's all.
So we'll grab each
Favorite.
color.
What does he say? This is back before so and so. We were the darkest brothers around. But who's the so and so? This is back
Okay.
before.
I'm not.
Okay, so I'll take a
getting
blue
any
one
freaking orange,
And a purple brown and a maroon. Oh.
And there's like an orange
and a green.
green.
There's not many greens.
All right, so what do we got here?
Oh.
You guys got the colors.
Okay,
so we're
there's-
gonna go green first.
Red is black cherry.
All right, we'll go red.
Green
first.
is magical midnight lime. What'd you eat?
black cherry's awesome.
Okay, black cherry is maroon.
That's awesome. That's really good.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
All right.
Black cherry. I like
I need a
that
blood
one.
orange. Which one's orange?
I
Right
think
here.
it's this
It's
one.
probably this one.
Okay, yeah, it's light. It's a
Blood
little bit-
orange, my favorite beer flavor.
Wow, don't yell.
Ooh.
Black cherry is fantastic.
It just tastes like orange to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not like super sweet though. But
No,
blood orange
it's
is
kinda
not.
Because
like
the
pink.
blood orange is more grapefruity tasting.
Yeah, it's not really
I don't
sweet.
really think it tastes like grapefruit.
Yeah, it's just
Like
Orange.
orange.
What do we got? Purple.
okay.
Purple is dark berry,
Dark berry.
which was a terrible flavor of Mountain Dew.
The Batman one.
Yeah, I hate it.
I like that one.
I hate it.
What, the midnight one?
Yeah, I came out for Batman.
That's
It
good.
just tastes
one?
like grape.
That's good. No, I get berry.
A little bit. Just tastes like a
All right,
regular.
we'll get my least favorite probably out of the way now. Green.
All right.
Yeah, I don't like
Well, I
it.
think the lime will be
Midnight
pretty good.
lime.
Lime's not terrible. I don't like sour apple.
The
I
lime's
like
pretty
sour apple,
good.
but I don't care for lime too much.
It just tastes like
Lime. It tastes like a
Lemon
regular
light.
Skittle.
Yeah. It's almost too limey, like cleaner.
Lime a lot of times tastes like
It tastes like a Skittle.
a
Regular one.
cleaner.
It tastes like a cleaner to
Yeah,
me.
I don't like it.
Nope.
forbidden fruit.
I don't like
Blue
the
is
blue.
forbidden fruit.
I don't like it.
What?
It's probably passion fruit or
The
something.
blue one.
I like
No way.
Vivo.
like it.
I like
Definitely not passion
It's
fruit.
blueberry.
Ben hates passion fruit.
I hate passion
hates
fruit, but
passion
it's
fruit.
definitely not. I would be up.
He hates passion.
I think it's like a blueberry with maybe raspberry or something.
All right, so
They're not bad.
I'm very transparent. with the show.
Dogmasis.
Very transparent. Oh, Skittles, I'll give them a 7. Nothing blew me away.
I like a 5.
Yeah, I think I would give them maybe like a 6.
Yeah, 6.
Yeah.
Six
The
is
dark side of the rainbow. This should be Pink Floyd
I
inspired.
feel like the purple and the green taste like the regular grape and lime.
Okay, so we don't have a topic tonight.
No, how long do we run here? Is this run
I
for you?
saw Secret Life of
No, I
Pets
got
too.
one. I got one.
Wait, I saw Secret Life of Pets too.
Oh, what do you think of Secret
Oh.
Life of Pets 2?
It was very cute. It wasn't quite as good as the first one.
Are you going to be on the show now?
No.
I'll make special appearances.
Okay.
But
We brought all the food, so.
yeah, it wasn't quite as good as the first one, but it was good. But they focused it was half the time it was on Max, and then the other half it was on Snowball.
Are they still in the same
Yeah.
house? Or did he get
Yeah.
adopted by a new owner?
Nope, same house.
Is there new weird pets? Like, is there like a monkey or something at it?
There's a tiger.
Is Kevin Hart still the,
Okay.
the rabbit?
Yeah, it's mostly him. It's him and then Max. There's another dog because they go to a farm for like a day or something.
Ooh, that should be a pig and a cow
Yeah.
then.
Well, he gets. I'm just gonna tell you what happened.
No spoilers.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
I'm not gonna watch it.
You gotta talk louder though.
So
You gotta project
so
your voice.
He, the owner, their girl owner, I don't remember her name is. She finds a boyfriend, gets married, and then they have baby.
No, boo.
No, it's all great. It's great stuff. And then all of a sudden,
And the baby
Max-
pulls on the dog's ears and he doesn't
well,
like
yeah,
it.
like first he's just like being a baby, and then all of a sudden he just starts like mocking the dogs, and then they're like, "Oh, we love you," and then Max just gets like super anxious and is like afraid of everything and wants to protect the baby from everything, and he's like, "Everything's dangerous. Oh my god."
By the way, teach your
Can't go
kids not to
anywhere.
beat the shit out of your animals.
Yeah, like that's not cool at
Yeah.
all. But so he gets real anxious and he's like itching and getting like hot spots because he's worried, like trying to protect the baby from everything in the world. and
Fun
he can't.
fact, I've watched how to do this numerous times. So when we used to have UFC fights, right? We'd have people come over and bring their kids. Our kids. I'm not singling out one family because it happened a few different times with different kids.
Mm-hmm.
And like the kid would go up and like grab like lady's paw real hard, or like come at her real hard, or like hit her.
Yeah.
And Hottie would be like, "Yo!"
Yeah.
to an infant, like, "Don't hit my dog."
Yeah. Well, hey.
And they'll be like,
dog.
and then the parents are like, "Oh my god, yeah, be nice." Like, I love it.
Good.
That's how you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
That's my
then,
kid.
Then people get
Because
mad
if that was
when
my
dog-
human kid
Yeah.
and your kid hit, I'd be like, "Yo, your kid just hit my kid."
Yeah.
Right, or they get mad when a dog bites. Like, what do you?
Yeah, 'cause
they
if
get
my
mad.
dog-
Yeah, you're still over slapping a dog. No wonder it bit you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But anyway-
and ladies never bit anyone in her life.
No. But so they just go visit like the husband's relatives or something, and then he meets another dog in Wisdom, and then Snowball is trying to be a superhero.
A snowball cat.
He's the bunny.
He's the
It's
bunny.
Kevin Hart.
Oh, okay.
He's trying to be like a superhero.
How did the other neighborhood apartment animals follow them to the farm?
They didn't. Just him and Duke went to the farm.
Oh, okay.
But there was another dog at the farm already who was
Okay.
like a farm dog.
So the movie takes place in 2 locations,
Yeah, like it
and they're
keeps
not
going
even
back.
doing the same story.
It just keeps going back. Like they're here doing.
So there's
this on
2
the farm,
movies going on.
basically, and then you're watching Snowball be a
Like,
superhero.
man, we paid Kevin Hart money, so we got to put 2
Yeah.
movies in one.
Yeah,
I don't know how I feel about that.
it was okay. Kevin Hart saves a tiger. That's fun.
Why
And-
did they?
oh, I
Why did
can't
they just do
remember
the
girl.
Snowball movie?
Oh.
Because they still wanted to show Max and Duke.
Who voices Max? Someone
It's
famous?
Louis C.K.
Really?
It
Yeah,
used to
I
be,
think
and
it
then
is.
Patton Oswalt I think took over
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, really?
I know nothing of this
There's a
movie at all.
new.
because
There's
of
like
the whole
one
allegations.
new.
Yeah.
Well, there was the dog on the farm, but then there's another new dog. I can't remember who
the
voices
allegation
her,
was
but
weird.
she's funny. Just like a comedian, I think, but she's really funny. But
Yeah, I know.
she's like a little scrap dog.
Ooh.
She was cool.
If
It's
you
Amy
were doing
Schumer, and it's
if you were doing an animated, here's our topic tonight. Heidi gave me a segue and gave me an idea. What was your
I need
idea?
another one of these.
Maybe we'll do this for next week.
I was gonna do like old school
Yeah,
foods that you want
that's not
back.
enough.
Old
Yeah, I
school
like
foods
it.
that you
I
want
think it's
back,
like the
or
perfect
fads that
amount.
you wanted back.
We could do that one at a different time with more research.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna kind of take your idea that you had in the chat, and we're gonna kind of do it here on the fly. So, Secret Life of Pets is Patton Oswalt, Kevin Hart,
Yeah.
Harrison Ford played a rooster.
Oh wow.
The dude from Modern Family,
Eric Stone Street.
Which one?
Eric Stone Street, played Duke the
Oh,
dog.
yeah, Cameron.
He plays Duke.
Jenny Slate was Gidget. Tiffany Haddish
That's
was
her.
Daisy.
That's the scrappy. She's like,
Lake
like
Bell.
feisty. She's
Dana
cute.
Carvey plays the old dog. I do that.
Oh, wow.
Bobby Moynihan
Moynihan.
played Mel.
oh, he's in
Hannibal
Sorry, no,
Buress
no,
plays
cast member.
Buddy.
Oh, Hannibal Buress, he's funny.
Yeah, he's
Ellie Kemper,
Katie.
who played
Katie. That's Duke and Max's
Aaron.
Yeah,
in The
Aaron,
Office.
and also Kimmy Schmidt.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kimmy
Fantastic
Schmidt.
show.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's a
Nick
good
Kroll
one.
played a character.
Wait, who is he? Who's he playing?
Who is the
Sergi.
what's that cartoon with the hormones, sex?
Oh, yeah.
Netflix?
Big Mouth.
Big
Big
Mouth.
Mouth.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fantastic.
The hormone monster.
Yeah, and then he gets the girl hormone monster at the end.
Oh yeah. Let's go in the bathroom and jerk off.
You know the
my
coach
really
guy? He
thin
was on an
teeth.
episode of New Girl, and that's his normal voice just about.
The coach?
Yeah.
No, the coach is Nick Kroll.
Is it?
Yeah.
When the Nick Kroll was on, in normal life he sounds like the coach because he was talking. It wasn't as
I could be wrong.
over the top.
All right.
I was like, wait a minute, that's yeah.
I know I'm going a little bit off topic here, but they are not making a second season of Tuca and Birdie.
Really? Did not
They are
do
not.
not do well.
Netflix was just like, nope,
I don't know
too
what
much
that is.
bird, too much boob.
Really?
We are done.
What?
They're like, we liked it, but nope. I'm like, really?
I liked it.
So here's what we're gonna do. We don't have a premise for our movie, right? We have unlimited budget,
Oh, I'm not good at.
and
things like this.
we're gonna pick who we want
You
to
don't know what's
voice
happened yet.
to
I'm not
voice our
creative
characters.
about anything.
For what?
Any movie. So
what's the
we're gonna
movie
make
about?
people that you've known have done acting and voice acting that you would like to voice act in your movie.
Interesting.
What's
Oh.
the
We
movie
each
about?
pick 3 per people that we want to do the voice acting.
I need a setting. I need a plot. I need to know.
It's gonna be a
comedy.
comedy, and they're gonna play
Oh, I had
animals.
I had stuff.
What?
I had stuff. In
It's a
things.
Garfield movie, and you can't
No.
pick Bill Murray as Garfield.
No,
Who did Bill
It's
Murray?
Bill
I actually
Murray.
actually have like a good base of like who would voice
Yeah.
like
I don't like,
like a
those.
graphic novel that I was thinking about writing.
I really like Hannibal Buress.
I actually
as
wrote
the
like
character.
200 pages of it, and
Like
I
his
made it a
Hannibal
trilogy.
Buress sometimes
I
sounds
didn't,
like
like,
that guy that
finish it.
died that was high all the time that had the glasses and long hair. Can't think of his name.
The comedian guy.
The guy that talks like this. We do not need to bring pencil and
Yeah,
paper.
yeah,
into
yeah.
this."
Mitch Hedberg.
Oh, Mitch
Yeah, yeah.
Hedberg.
So Hannibal Buress sounds like him. That's
Yeah,
funny
I
because
like
he's
his
a black
voice.
guy.
Yeah.
Like I like his voice.
All right, Ben, you get the first. You get the first voice actor,
Oh boy, okay.
and we're doing a comedy about animals. So you pick what animal he's voicing, and
I can't do
who's
this.
play-
I'm gonna pick everything from the movie.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Gilbert
I got one.
Gottfried, and he's a parrot.
No, I got even a better one.
I don't know. That's,
Bobcat Goldthwait
oh, that's what
as an
kind-
actual bobcat.
I
Oh,
don't know who that
All
is.
right.
the guy sounds like this. Police Academy.
Oh,
What do you got, Andy?
Oh man,
Actor and animal.
it's kind of hard to say.
I want to see
Phil LaMarr
Bobcat
just 'cause he
Goldthwait
always-
again.
Yeah, you need someone.
We miss you,
a unique
Bobcat.
voice and comedian.
Oh, I got another one in
Let's
the
make
chamber.
a pig, and he's a cool pig with glasses and leather coat, and Dice voices him.
Everybody's
Yeah.
Oh,
He's a pig.
that's a good
All
one.
right.
I like
He's a
that.
pig, I like it.
I can't
Heidi.
think of anything.
It's a dog, and because you're a girl, you can pick a girl character.
And she's a poodle, and she's a prissy poodle.
Yeah.
Prissy poodle?
Her name's Prissy Poodle.
Jennifer Lopez.
No, not a prissy poodle.
Jennifer Lopez.
I would say that would be more like a corgi.
I'm a J-Lo.
Like, I don't know.
You want us to come back to you?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to pick I want an animal that. All right. So I'm gonna go crazier here. My animal is gonna be an extinct animal. It's gonna be a T-Rex.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
But the T-Rex is trying to be very calm, but he has anger issues.
Okay.
Right? He's just an angry dude.
And it's
And,
Louis C.K. Or not Louis C.K. Louis Black.
and it's Louis Black.
Oh.
Louis Black is a T-Rex.
That's funny.
Like every time he like. Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be pretty good. Yeah.
You ready?
No.
Bypass Heidi
Who-
again.
who-
I,
voice-
no, I don't know. I feel like Kristen Wiig would be pretty funny.
Oh, she's
Okay.
hilarious.
To be like a animal.
Who would voice Lady?
Kristen Wiig.
Okay.
Maybe.
Or the other.
Sassy.
I get her mixed up with the other girl that was in Ghostbusters.
Wait, who would voice Lady?
Maybe
Let me get a
won't
drink.
be.
Paul Mooney.
Yeah, Paul
Paul
Mooney.
Mooney is lady.
I feel like
I am lady.
I don't even know.
You know who would be a really funny voice for Lady if she was a boy? Charlie. Oh my God, what's going on? She was gone. Just shit in the house. I couldn't even do it. Because I feel like Lady would talk really fast.
Yeah.
I feel like she'd be very high, like high register, and she would be like she would just
Like
be
me.
fucking nervous the whole time.
Should be me.
I think she'd be like a
She
very
would be me
nervous
if she was a
Ellen DeGeneres.
Oh boy.
I'd
feel like she
I'd
would-
take her to the pound.
She would
Yeah.
be me if she was a person.
I wouldn't want to live in Ellen.
Charlie Day is a bunny rabbit.
Oh,
Yeah, that would be good.
I don't know what animal I'd make him. Maybe
I think
like
that'd
maybe
be
like
good.
a raccoon or something like.
I like Dee Reynolds, the girl who does Dee.
Yeah.
Sweet
Or like
Dee.
a squirrel.
Kate Olsen.
Kate
she's-
Olsen, yeah.
Yeah.
No, she's a bird.
She's a bird.
Yeah,
Yes,
she's
she's a
a
bird.
Like de-
She's a peacock.
by
or
default.
something, Yeah.
By
I
default.
feel like
bird.
Dennis would be a snake. Straight up snake. Slithery fucking snake.
Max a big bull.
No, a mouse.
Yeah, he's like the opposite.
But he thinks he's
I'm a
huge.
real strong mouse.
Yeah.
Mighty Mouse.
I'm cultivating mass.
Project Badass.
I
What
would
else
like
you
to
got?
see Rick Moranis.
Okay.
I'm going deep cut on
Okay.
here.
Oh.
Rick Moranis,
He's still
maybe
alive?
as he's
Yeah,
still
he just
alive
doesn't
yet.
do much.
I would see him as a flamingo.
Okay.
Oh wow, that's.
I like to see when there's like animated movies and then you really like you see who's actually playing.
Yeah, I
people.
know.
That's funny.
Oh, we can do this.
Yeah.
Let's mix up this. All right, we're gonna get rid of animals.
Mm-hmm.
Feel like
We still have a couple minutes here.
feel like
We're gonna do comic book characters. We'll
Okay.
stay. We can go Marvel or DC or any Image, anything.
Across the board.
Across the
Anything
board.
that you know.
You
Anything
get
that of your
Phil Lamar to be
knowledge.
every black guy, because that's
Yeah.
who does the voice like every black
But
guy
we
ever.
can't pick people who've already played the
Wait, are we
character.
Okay,
doing
so you-
animated or like?
If they're gonna do like an animated
So you can't say Kevin Conroy's Batman,
or
Right.
Will Arnett,
or what's her name is Harley Quinn, Tara Strong.
Tara Strong,
Tara Strong, yeah.
or Margot Robbie. So you
Okay,
can't
yeah,
pick.
yeah,
You
okay.
can't pick the people
Don't
that played
pick
them in the
the-
physical.
yeah,
Don't
okay.
put existing characters.
like Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man is not.
Yeah,
Would not work.
Okay.
Well, you start first.
Why do I start first?
Mm.
Well, let's
I'll
go
start
around the
first.
horn. Yeah.
I'll start first. So I'll go Batman, and I will go. The guy, because I would like him to play Batman in real life,
Mm-hmm.
but it's never gonna happen. But
Not-
the guy
not
who played
from Twilight?
Thanos,
Oh, okay.
Oh, Josh Brolin.
Josh Brolin. I think Josh
Oh,
Brolin would be
that
an
would be
awesome
good.
Batman.
Yeah, he could pick a good
I think that
Batman.
would be good.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have to change his voice. He doesn't have to go
Yeah.
deep art, man. Just stay Josh Brolin. When I watched this movie Gangster Party
Uh-huh.
with him in Notebook dude,
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling.
I was gonna say Cyclops.
He was awesome. Yeah, Cyclops wasn't the Notebook.
Yeah.
He was awesome.
Oh,
in that. And I was
yeah.
like, man, he was a good. Like his action fight scenes were awesome.
Yeah.
And the whole time I was like, just doing this with him. And I was
Is
like, holy shit! Like he would be a good Batman,
Yeah.
Josh Brolin.
It never happened now because not only is Thanos dead, but now he's Cable too.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
Robert Pattinson really gonna do Batman now?
Yeah, that's official. All right,
What now? What if that movie comes out sideways?
and it's amazing.
No, I was gonna say, what if it bombs terrible? Do they make a second one with
Hope
him?
not.
Who knows? At this point, I have no faith in DC.
Like, what if
universe.
it comes out and it's an origin story again, and the origin story takes 45 minutes,
Oh, jeez.
and at the end he fights random thug? No, you don't even get a villain.
I mean, great.
He punches
Yeah.
him to a bloody pulp.
Yeah,
Therefore,
The DC movies are basically in the toilet. It's just like climbing out of the toilet. It's like, whatever we get.
No.
And this doesn't have to be voice
Okay.
acting too. Like if we maybe we can do it because mine was someone who I'd like to physically watch and play,
Uh-huh.
and the voice would be good too. So
That's
if you have,
fair enough.
you can do either one.
fair enough.
Then who would you like to see as Wolverine?
Ooh.
There you go.
Well, there's that Taron Egerton, which also played Elton John, and also in the Kingsman then too. They want him to play.
You're gonna
Wolverine.
hate my pick for Wolverine,
Who is
but
it?
but he's small, like short statured. Just put muscle on him. Hit the gym. I think his range as an actor. I think he could do it. Daniel Radcliffe.
Harry Potter?
Mm-hmm. Have you seen him as an adult now?
No, I haven't.
He's still very scrawny.
Yeah.
You gotta put muscle on. But he's only about 5'4",
Mhm.
5'5". He's not a very tall man, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe he just always appears very small.
Yeah.
But like, he can grow a beard, and his acting range is very fucking good.
I think he'd make a good Spider-Man, Peter Parker.
Uh-huh.
That's what I think. See, I don't know many nowadays actors.
You can't
unless they're
go
already in
super
movies
jacked
I
guy
know.
because 9 times out of 10, the guys who you have in Hollywood that are super jacked, they're all like 6.
Yeah, they're real big guys.
Yeah, and I
Like,
want a shorter
The Rock
stature.
can't be Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or, and if you're tall, like the big thing that bothered me with Hugh Jackman, he had a great posture. At least hunch over a little bit.
Yeah, like
You're brooding.
Fun fact about Hugh Jackman, he didn't even know what the Wolverine was when he applied for it.
I knew that.
Yeah, a lot of
He used,
people
to
don't.
he used to dehydrate himself. That's why he would get so fucking shredded then too.
Mhm.
And it'd be like dangerous levels of dehydration.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
Who
That's crazy.
else you got?
I was gonna say Wolverine in comic lore is 5'3", just so
Yeah.
everyone knows. Like 5. That's a small.
And
that's a
199
small guy.
pounds.
Yeah, well, actually, it weighs more. He weighs like 200 and
Yeah.
Actually,
75.
actually,
300 and something because of his bones. I was gonna
300
bring the
with
Marvel
anima-
Encyclopedia.
300 with the
have the
adamantium,
other one.
199.
I have that and I have the DC one too.
I have both of them as well.
But now they have expanded ones and stuff.
I didn't get the newest. Mine's
Mine-
probably like 10 years old.
Yeah, mine's about to say maybe a couple years newer. Like they don't have the Red Lanterns or anything. Mine.
I got a obscure character,
Okay, who?
a Marvel character, Squirrel Girl.
You know who wanted to play her really bad?
It's probably the girl I'd pick.
Yeah, what's her name? Say her name.
Andrew Kendricks.
Yeah, she went to play her, and then
Yeah.
they were gonna
Yeah,
do
what
a new
happened to it? I thought they were doing that.
They're gonna
Nobody
do
knows what Squirrel
a
Girl
new-
is, and they wouldn't make a movie out
a
of it.
new Warriors show, and she was gonna be one of them, and then I don't know what happened to that.
People Ant-Man. They made that.
Yeah, that's true. And same with Guardians of the Galaxy.
Ant-Man's a lot more known than Squirrel Girl, I think.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, that they're both deep cuts.
Yeah.
I do like Michael Douglas as Hank Pym. I don't know, something about him.
Hulk. Who would you pick as a Hulk?
Ooh. Ugh.
I think. See, I didn't like the Hulk in the first couple with what Ruffalo as Hulk, but I liked him as Smart Hulk. I thought he was a good
I
scientist.
didn't mind him throughout. I liked what's his name as the Hulk, Edward Norton.
Edward Norton was awesome as a Hulk.
I didn't like
yeah.
that one. I thought that was garbage.
Yeah.
That Hulk movie.
Yeah.
With Eric Bana, I think his name is. I don't know who I get for Wolverine. They said
Oh,
Clint
that's
Eastwood's
because
son.
Ang Lee did it.
Ooh,
You
that
know,
would be good.
Yeah, I forget his name, but he.
Clint Eastwood's son would be an awesome Captain America.
Really?
Mm,
He looks like like.
yeah.
Now I know when I say an a golden girl, like American dude, everyone's like, "Ooh, why does that have to be a white guy?" But like, if you were to pick a guy from the 1960s to represent your country in World War I and II,
Yeah.
and you pick Captain America, Clint Eastwood's son would fit the bill.
Really?
Yeah.
yeah, because he's getting into the acting then too.
Mm-hmm. There's been a couple things already, I think.
I would like what's his name that plays Aquaman as Lobo. I think that would be perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Jason
Momoa.
Momoa, yeah.
You see,
But
he's
He would have been a
you
huge...
see, he's calling women out on the internet for body shaming him
Really? Oh yeah, because he wasn't jacked. I'm
Jason
like,
Momoa.
he's still in really good shape.
because they're like, "Oh, you have a dad bod." And he goes, "First off, dad bods are not a negative because if I turn around and called you fat, you'd be upset about it." He
That's
goes-
true.
Yeah.
And he goes,
Wow.
he says, "Yes, I'm not in Aquaman mode, so yes, I may have dropped a few muscle pounds, but to say I'm less of a person or less attractive, or
didn't even
for you
know
to
that.
say that
That's
is,
happy.
I wouldn't say that about a female actress."
Right.
If you did, you'd be, oh, you son of a bitch, how could
Yeah.
you? Yeah, he makes a good point.
That's
He
yeah.
said something about being Wolverine. I'm like, man, why not?
Yeah,
Why
way too
not?
tall.
That wouldn't be a bad
yeah,
one.
he's like 6'3", so he's a little tall. Movie magic, make him smaller. But
Back in the 80s. If they didn't care about size, they just wanted
Here's
to
the thing with Robert
rip
Pattinson.
through a movie.
Who do you if you're gonna do Robert Pattinson,
For
you
Batman.
have to do Batman when he's like literally in his 20s.
yeah, because he's a young looking guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
because
looks
you
very
couldn't
young.
pass as a seasoned Batman.
Yeah, he
No
can't be
way,
like
yeah.
40 years old. I mean, even if he is in real
Because
life.
even if you try to pass that, like who do you cast as Robin?
Yeah, or do you not put Robin in the first movie? I'd say you don't.
I wouldn't. Ben Affleck. If Ben Affleck was there, who would you make as the Robin? Matt Damon. No.
I
No.
don't know.
Who would be Robin?
I thought
You
even
go
though
for a real
the
young one, or-
Robin sucked in the old movies, but I thought the guy who played Robin in the other movies was actually a cool looking Robin.
Oh, the guy from Third Rock from the Sun?
No, the one that was in like the old.
Oh,
Tim-
Chris O'Donnell.
Chris O'Donnell.
Yeah, he wasn't bad.
Yeah, he wasn't
Oh,
bad.
yeah.
I had some good
He had the
ones.
shaved head Robin look.
Yeah, which I don't like. That's Tim Drake kind of.
Yeah.
I had a few, but I forgot.
I'd make Robin Asian.
I'd make Robin a girl before I make...
Carrie Kelly.
Yeah.
I'd make him Asian.
And the cartoon one, they had a girl, but she wasn't Carrie Kelly. She had long blonde hair.
There's a
I know where you're going
there's an
with
Asian
that.
there's an Asian dude who cosplays Nightwing a lot.
Yeah.
And he's like a parkour guy, and he like makes all these videos. Like he was trying to like petition like if they make anything wrong, and he's supposedly an aspiring actor.
Yeah.
And he was petitioning like, hey, if you were to make like a Nightwing movie, I'd love to play Nightwing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing like even like the dude from Walking Dead that played Glenn,
Oh, Steve Yoon.
like a Nightwing or Robin.
I don't want an Asian Nightwing.
Yeah.
That's me personally.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
I mean,
it.
sometimes it works, like when they made Kingpin Black and Daredevil. When what's his name played? But what's he's a good actor.
Bing Rings.
Yeah, he's a good actor.
Oh, big rings.
You go down to the third.
And then for Nick Fury, it obviously works, but and sometimes it doesn't work. You know.
Yeah.
And then like what's his name? Like Mola said, you can't go the other way. If I wanted a White Storm to move, what are you doing? But I don't want a White Storm.
Here's
But I'm
a
just
good
saying.
one. I got a good one. Back in the day, if they wanted to make it like really cheesy and corny, but like at the era at the time, the Ultimate Warrior is the Juggernaut.
Yeah. You know what?
That would be fucking wild.
If Brock Lesnar could act, he'd be the perfect Venom. Eddie
Yeah.
Brock, because Eddie Brock's basically Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Except Brock really can't.
Only thing I say with the Ultimate Warrior because he could just like yell,
yeah.
yell, "Yeah, Juggernaut!"
And Kurt Angle.
They talked about possibly making Superman black.
Yeah, I see that. I don't know if they'll do that. That might be too much.
Should do that one other like when there was the death of Superman with like the whole bunch
Steel.
of Superman. Yes,
Yeah.
they should make They should do.
They did make a
Steel,
Steel movie with Shaq, and it was terrible.
Put it this
That
way.
was 94 or something. 95.
Put it this way. Why don't you put Terry Crews as Steel?
That'd be
Terry Crews is Cyborg.
yeah. That'd be much more interesting. I didn't care for the guy with Cyborg than
Yeah.
Justice
I think he'd be better Steel wise because
Yeah.
like I think he has the he's jacked.
Yeah.
He can have that
He
integrity.
should be in
can
more movies in
serious.
general. Like he's not
Yeah,
being
I
anything.
like him.
One of Terry Crews is Luke Cage.
Yeah, that'd be
That'd be a good one too.
yeah. Luke Cage in the next Avengers movie. I'd be
Let's
all about
recast.
that.
Well, they're already talking about it. Let's recast Daredevil.
Yeah. See, I don't know of anyone like that. Oh, jeez. Because I don't know nowadays actors real well.
Mhm.
I'm trying to like picture somebody from the shows I do watch.
Schmidt.
If you
Yeah,
want,
Schmidt would be. Yeah, he looks
Yeah.
like Daredevil.
Yeah, he looks like he would play a character. Schmidt would be a good Ant-Man if they wanted to keep the comedy
yeah.
aspect of it.
Yeah.
Schmidt would be a good Riddler.
Yeah, I can see that. You know who we go? Parks
Here's
and
what we're
Rec.
gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. Everyone, pull up your phone and pull up IMDb
Phone's over there.
and pick. You don't have to do it then. You pick. You if you want, you can do New Girl because you guys both can do it. I'll pick The Office.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna have fun with this.
What are we doing now?
So do you have it ready? You have all the characters for the.
Oh, I do Parks and Rec. Somebody.
You do Parks and Rec. Pull up Parks and Rec on IMDb,
I just
Wait, I thought Andy was.
and then you guys can work together on New Girl. All right, Ricky Gervais.
What are you doing?
What superhero would he play?
Wait, are you on just British Office or is it?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I better switch it.
Yeah.
I mean, he does appear in one
He
episode.
he does. So we'll count it.
I like that guy. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ricky Gervais.
Hey, are you looking for a job by chance? No, I'm
Ricky
okay.
Gervais, Mad Hatter.
I can see that.
Okay. We'll go American Office. Steve Carell.
Steve Carell is one of my Ghostbusters. Remember when I pitched that thing?
Yeah, he'd be a great Ghostbuster.
He's Ray Stantz.
We'll accept that.
And Stephen Colbert is Egon.
Ooh, make Egon. Okay.
Stephen Colbert, you know, because he has
Yeah.
glasses.
Oh, that
Yeah.
You know what would be really cool if he was Egon's son
Well, no, I'm recasting the original
what's
Ghostbusters.
that
in the
guy
new
who was just in that
Ghostbusters.
show
That'd be
we
really
watched?
cool. I'd
Black
watch
Mirror?
that.
What's his name?
The guy who played Black Guy?
Yeah.
He was Falcon.
You could. What if he was the other guy?
Anthony Mackie.
Yeah. Ghostbuster. The other guy.
Oh, Winston.
Winston. You know who I'd make Winston?
I would get
I like him, he's funny.
I would get a black comedian, but I don't know who.
Sinbad.
Daryl.
God.
Daryl, the other guy who plays Daryl.
Oh, he'd be a great
that
Winston.
would be good.
Yeah.
That would be good.
All right, Jenna Fisher. Until you guys get
Pam.
ready here. Pam. Who does Pam play?
Oh, she's Mrs. Fantastic.
I like it.
Yeah, Invisible Woman.
And then John is Mr. Fantastic. So
yeah,
Jim
so-
Halpert,
yeah.
John Krasinski, he's Mr. Fantastic. Ray Wilson, Dwight,
Rain.
Dwight's a bad guy.
Yeah, bad guy for
the
sure.
Riddler.
The Riddler. Yeah.
Yeah, he
I was
would be a
gonna
good
say.
Riddler.
Or he could be the Joker because he was, or like a Flash villain, something lame like Pied Piper, Weather Wizard.
You know who he'd be? Victor Zaz.
I can see him as
yeah.
a killer or something.
Lester David
that?
Baker, a.k.a. Stanley Hudson.
Stanley is nobody. Stanley is oh god, Beast.
Penguin.
Yeah, he just voices the cartoon.
Yeah.
Stanley.
Who can we make Stanley?
That's a
Can I see his picture just to see who he looks like?
He's a very heavy-set, large black man.
yeah. Who has a mustache?
Steel.
He's going bald.
Steel.
No.
Shaft.
Let us imagine.
Chef
No.
in a live-action South Park movie. He's Chef.
Oh, there you go. That's
He's
perfect.
Chef. Brian Bergarner, Kevin Malone.
Oh
Say his
god,
show
Kevin
name.
the Blob.
Yes,
The Blob.
really funny.
Yes.
But he has a real unique
Yeah.
voice.
You know he has a really unique voice like this.
I'm not.
I watched a little bit of The Office.
I watched all of
Angela Kingsley, Angela Martin.
Can
Can I take a look at
White
her?
Queen. Emma
yeah, White
Frost.
Queen.
She's a little old and
Like an Emma Frost.
she gets one episode. New Girl. She's
Yeah.
a bad teacher that she.
Who you
she
cast
was a-
Phyllis as?
Phyllis. She's
And Jane.
Yeah. Mary. Aunt May.
Aunt May. Kate Flannery, Meredith.
Meredith.
Is
Poison Ivy.
Jean Grey. Oh,
Is
God.
that Steve Carell's on The Office, the wife? And they
No,
get back?
she's the
No.
fucking one that's always, she's the crazy one trying to
the
dump her kids
redhead,
out.
the drunk?
Creed Bratton,
Creed.
Professor X.
Oh God, I have him as a little Mr.
Apocalypse.
Freeze.
Tapping out. I need to get a shower.
All right.
Okay.
Apocalypse.
Yeah, you stink.
Thanks for
I
the
do.
snacks.
I smell myself.
Oscar Nunez.
Bye, Heidi.
Sunfire. no, Sunfire's Japanese. What's his name? Sunspot. I don't know.
Sunspot.
I don't think.
BJ Novak. He would be a good Robin.
Speedball, yeah, Robin. Speedball.
Or he's not very jacked, but I think he'd make a good Reverse Flash.
Maybe, yeah.
Who's that
You
again?
don't have to be real big for
He
him.
was-
Man, I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
Ryan.
Yeah, he'd be a villain.
This is the easy one.
Kelly Kapoor.
Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel. Yeah.
Kamala Khan.
Ed Helms.
Ed Helms. Jeez, he's
Ed Helms
a
would-
mutant.
He'd be a good Riddler. Morph.
Yeah, more
More.
poor guy. Multiple man.
Toby.
Toby. Oh boy.
A dead guy. Fuck
Dead
Toby.
guy.
Toby is he's a Batman villain. He's a ventriloquist.
Toby could be Commissioner Gordon.
Scarecrow.
Maybe, but that's Mr. Gordon's cooler than Toby. Yeah, Scarecrow. That's a good one.
Scarecrow.
Craig Robinson. We already said he would make an awesome in Ghostbusters
Yeah,
reboot.
Winston.
Aaron, the girl who plays Aaron.
Aaron.
Maybe Poison Ivy with the red hair, or maybe
She
Jean
could be,
Grey.
or she could be Hope. The
Maybe I'm better to
Cable's
read so
girl.
I can actually see the pictures and like kind of imagine it. Because
Zach
I'm like,
Woods, who played the tall, who played Gabe.
Oh, Gabe. He's a bad guy.
Gabe. Ugh.
Black Mask.
He's a Flash villain. He's a
Gorilla
Oh.
Grodd. No.
oh jeez, like some lame villain. He's Weather Wizard. No, he's Trickster.
Catherine Tate, who played Nellie. She'd be
Oh,
a good
Nellie.
Wow, Poison Ivy.
Yeah, she is.
Poison Ivy.
So that's pretty much all I
What
got.
about Holly?
James Spader? He'd be a really good.
Oh, he's Ultron.
He'd be a really good Ultron.
Yeah.
All right, what show do you got open, Ben?
I got one. Parks.
Oh, right, whatever.
Parks
All
and
right.
Have
Rec.
you
We'll do
watched
that another
Parks and
time
Rec?
because we are at the 140.
Okay, that's a
140
good idea.
I can
though.
rip. I
Yeah.
can rip through them quick.
Not as long.
Yeah,
but
we'll have to go through a lot, and I don't want to.
Okay.
I don't want to. So maybe if we'll have that'll be another topic another day. We're gonna do what characters can we cast
Ron
as
Swanson
Parks
as
and Rec?
Galactus.
That's a cool idea. Pick a favorite TV show. We have to recast them in a different,
Yeah.
in a comic book
Yeah.
or another movie universe.
Yeah,
that's fun.
Or like Star Wars or something.
But yeah, we just birthed an idea. All right, that's going to do it for Not Cool in High School. Thank you guys so much. Like I said, we're going to still stay here every week. Stick around for after the credits and hear that an awesome, cool little outro by Look Alive.
Oh, is it the same song or a different one?
Same song,
Whoa.
but a little solo. We'll see you later, guys.
Wow.